Shinji.
We're recording.
Get in the...
Shinji getting the giant robot.
Yeah.
All right. We're recording now.
Sorry.
So, announcements before we begin. Even though these announcements aren't going to mean anything because this is not being streamed. Realistically, we're still raising... Well, they will still mean something, but they're not going to... They might be out of date. Maybe. Most likely. At least, not one of them will. We're still raising money for the Bail Project up until July 10th. That's still 2 weeks left. We're raising money for that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to start tossing the link down in the YouTube description. When we get back to streaming on Thursday, which is tomorrow, again, we'll be back. Again, why did I say that? Because this isn't live. This episode goes up tomorrow on YouTube. Yeah, we're still donating money for the Bail Project till July 10th, and then going forward, we're raising money indefinitely for other BIPOC-focused and trans-focused charities. What else? Demystifying DMing.
Yeah. All right. I am currently in the process of finalizing editing of an episode. I have it recorded. I'm editing. There's like a couple of flubs that I need to edit out. It's like almost an hour of raw audio that I need to work with. I kind of ended up summarizing the ending because I was like, oh, it's been 45 minutes. I need to speed this along. I may do a part 2 just to go into more detail there because I just managed to talk for a long time.
Excellent. And what is this episode about? Just in case no one knows.
Magic.
Magic.
And how you and basic the majority of it is, hey DMs, you should know you should know that by level 3 your players might turn invisible.
Yep.
It's kind of like one of those parenting books about just like when your child becomes 13, expect these changes. Like when your players get to 3rd level, they may start turning invisible. This is a normal part of their growth.
Excellent.
Everybody prestidigitates.
Even the rogue.
And yeah, excited for more demystifying DMing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be able to watch that, listen to that on our podcast stuff, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. I say it every week. Do I need to keep saying it? Probably.
Yes, because it's what keeps me working on the episodes eventually.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. So, with all that out of the way, yeah, we took the Wednesday off today streaming because in support of the Twitch blackout. If you don't know what it is, it's just Twitch people keep kind of fed up with how Twitch refuses to ban problematic people essentially, and just refuses like support and stuff for other people and whatnot. There's a lot of problematic streamers out there who just don't get any punishment, and it sucks. And unfortunately, all the other streaming platforms, well, not unfortunately, but all the other streaming platforms are just being disintegrated in front of us. Rip Mixer. Anyways. This is recorded, so Twitch can't get me in trouble. Anyways.
This episode will never be on Twitch.
No. It's hard to keep clips on Twitch anyway because they get deleted after a certain amount of time. Alright, so when we last left off, you all were in a cave, dealing with a cave-in. And Ogden was alive, just because we were a little late, so I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. Cave in, Ogden was fine, everyone was fine. But devils showed up, and we're examining the cave. Everyone was hiding, devils really didn't find anybody until a goat, essentially, culminated in everyone knowing that the devils knowing where the party were hiding. Because how the fuck did a goat get in the middle of this cave in the winter? Essentially, because goats are not cave-dwelling creatures. The party were found out by this Cambion, or not a Cambion, a succubus, an incubus, spine devils, and the fiend in armor that was leading them, that mentioned his brother had been killed by the party, essentially, already. And those of you who were in the presence of this individual, who had seen the previous individual get killed, know that the dagger that Noose has on his person is the only way to slay these fiends in armor that wear these white cloaks. After stabbing the fiend's manticore through the tiny hut, he bamfed the manticore away and said he'll be back with someone who can deal with this. And after he left, the party figured out, what the fuck are we going to do? So Henry and Eclipse explored the ship, found a map with runes on it, and another, basically, orgy room. And long story short, Leah turned into a bird and investigated where they were going. She saw a massive flying infernal crucifix sucking up humanoids from the woods around this cave. And as it sucked up these individuals, engines seemed to be roaring to life as these screams were cut short. And the crucifix was flying towards the cave to most likely suck up the individuals inside the cave. Long story short, Leah returned to the cave, told everyone the situation. As the crucifix was hovering above the ship, preparing to suck everybody up, the party learned that these runes on this map worked as a plane shift spell and a teleport spell that could be used once a day, or once a week, rather. And as the ship was getting sucked up into this crucifix engine, the ship was plane shifted into the Feywild in a swamp, and the party scryed on Noose, learning he was about 50 miles to the west. The party set sail, and not long into their sail, they were accosted by these beautiful-looking fey creatures in the water that charmed Ash, Joseph, and Eclipse, who are all in the process of preparing to jump off the ship. Well, Eclipse already did so. And that is where we're going to pick up the session with everybody rolling initiative.
Oh, shoot, I didn't even get my dice out.
Prep your dice, kids.
Prep your dice.
Get your GD, guys.
And Baxter and Kelvin are under the deck drinking alcohol because they did not hear the singing.
Hey, Colin, did you hear that? No, me neither.
Nope. Alrighty. Eclipse, what you get for initiative?
Ooh, 16 plus 8?
24.
Yeah.
Ash.
Ash got a 13.
13. Ogden, Boon, and Icarus.
Nearly. Oh, and Icarus. Ooh, I forgot about my little bird boy.
Careful about your little bird boy.
Just remember, he's a fey creature. If he dies here, he dies here.
I understand about my little bird boy.
Yep.
I got a 17,
What,
and the little bird boy got a 5.
Okay.
No, I take that back. He is +3, 7. Sorry, he got a 7.
Okay.
So,
Plus 3 is 8.
No.
5
It's
plus
+3. Hold on, let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
I added the +1 because Ogden Boon's Dex mod is +1. The Owl's is +3.
And
So +3 to 4.
Ogden
7.
got a 17.
5 is an 8. Ogden got a 17. Yes, I rolled a
Alright.
16. That was where the +1 kicked in.
Oh yes, and recap. The ship is still moving at a very fast pace because Leah still has control winds on it, and she can't drop it until it's her turn. So, Leah, what'd you get for initiative?
A million.
16.
16. The ship's still going to be moving. Okay, cool. Henry, what'd you get for initiative?
21.
21. Baxter, well drunk.
I got a 19.
Did you roll disadvantage? Because it's an ability check, technically.
Oh, let's try. Let's do it again.
Oh no.
15.
Okay.
Baxter got a 15.
Alrighty. Kelvin.
Why is all the rum gone?
Alright! Eclipse. You land in
Yeah.
the water, falling 60 feet, so you still take
Uh-huh.
bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Great,
'Cause it
great.
is, you're hitting water
Starting
from
off
the
real strong.
And but because these creatures aren't harming you, you're still charmed.
Oh, wonderful. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Love to see it.
And your turn is essentially spent getting up to these things.
Cool. Cool.
Because you just feel enamored by them and you want to just get close to them. And you're on this side where all of these masculine-looking, handsome water fey creatures are. They have like green hair, turquoise skin, and just beautiful. You take
It's a wet.
you
cat.
take 23 points of falling damage.
Great. Great start.
Wow.
It was jackknife dive.
60
It's
feet.
jackknife.
60 feet. So into water, and there's like, and there are 5.
There's gonna be matted for
There are
weeks.
5 of these masculine, sea like fey, water-based fey, just around you, just smiling at you and just going, "Hello,
What's up? My name is Eclipse. Nice to meet you.
wonderful to meet you as well."
So, we got a party going on here.
Yeah,
just
we
kind of
do.
hanging out.
Yeah,
Great.
we're gonna take you. We're just gonna show you something.
Okay, I'd love to see it.
Do you like alcohol?
Yes, I love alcohol.
Alrighty, and that's essentially your turn. So Henry.
Yep.
I love it.
Oh, dear.
I love it so much.
So Henry, your side of the ship, you can see 6 of those 6 of those female-like individuals. And at the start of your turn, I need another wisdom saving throw because you're within.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At the start of the turn. Oh
Yep.
boy. Come on, Henry, old pal.
So just so you guys know the mechanics of this charm effect. While charmed in this manner, the creature can only move or use a dash action on its turn to get as close to this creature as possible. That is what you do when you're charmed.
24.
24. You're not charmed by them.
All right. Okay, so Eclipse is off the one side.
Jumped
How far down is it from the top of the ship down to where she is?
60 feet.
Oh god, this is like a cruise ship.
Oh fuck, 60 feet, and she was up on the sail, so that'd actually be more bludgeoning damage. It'd be 30 more. So, oops.
All right.
9 more bludgeoning damage.
Oh, sweet.
This is like a cruise ship we're on.
Yeah, and
It's so
also
tall.
the ship is still moving, so Eclipse is kind of behind the ship.
Just drifted behind,
Yeah.
treading water.
All right.
And the ship's movement speed while Leah is doing this this control wind is basically like 40 feet every 6 seconds. So it's just like.
Cool.
So
Quick question.
So Eclipse is currently 40 feet back.
How far the more feminine ones on the one side are they grouped together all within a 20-foot radius?
They are.
Okay. Does the all right. Yeah, I'm gonna look, or Henry's gonna look down in that direction and cast Hunger of Hadar
Okay.
on them. So surrounding them in a 20-foot sphere of blinding darkness that you can't see in or out of, and it is filled with a cacophonous sound of slurping and whispers. Ugh.
All right.
So that'll take effect when they start their turn, but I don't know if this has an effect, but it does prevent anyone from seeing and I don't know if it prevents from hearing these creatures because it says it's very
If
loud.
it doesn't say hearing, then they can still be heard then.
Okay, it just says it filled with a cacophony of whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away, so I don't know how the volume there affects it, but
Probably
that's what I got.
So you can hear the slurping on top of the music that they're saying.
Okay. All right. And that is Henry's. Yeah, that's Henry's turn.
Okay, that'll bring us to one of the masculine ones by Eclipse, who is going to use his drowning. It says drowning kiss, but that's kind of gross. It's going to use his drowning touch on Eclipse. So it touches Eclipse on the forehead. Eclipse, I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, all right. All right. That's a 21.
21. You're still charmed because it didn't do damage to you.
Woo.
But she
Okay, your
really
hands are
enjoyed
really
that
soft.
touch.
Oh, and
Hands are really soft.
and it recharged on that. It's recharged it too. That'll bring it to the other hunky.
Marathon makeout.
That'll bring it to. No.
Not when I'm sipping, Garrett.
No. I'm just gonna shut that down. That'll bring it to one of these other masculine sirens, essentially, who is also going to try to do the drowning touch on Eclipse. So Eclipse, I need another Constitution saving throw.
Great. Feels good, man. Ooh, that's a 10.
A 10. Okay. All right.
So glad I went first.
You take 25 acid damage.
Oh
Ooh.
Christ!
You run out of
Great.
breath.
Mhm.
Like you are starting to suffocate. What's your constitution? I gotta look up the rules for suffocating to death.
It's minutes per.
Not if you
Plus?
automatically run out of breath though.
Oh dang! Dang!
It's like your con modifier.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
found it. So you can hold your breath.
Nice.
You can hold your breath for as many minutes as your con modifier, but when you run out of breath, you can survive a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier. What's your con?
Cool.
What's your con modifier?
+2.
So you can survive for 2 rounds while drowning.
Great. Already down to almost a third of my hit points,
You
guys.
can repeat the
Let's go.
save, ending it on a success, but you are no longer charmed. But you are surrounded by 5 of these individuals trying to
Great.
drown you.
Cool. And the ship is sailing away.
And the ship is sailing away. It's currently 40 feet away. That'll bring it to
Bye.
Ogden Boon.
Wonderful, marvelous! What an experience! I'm so pumped. So, all right. Chiboy, Ogden Boon,
Yep.
has the hardest decisions to make.
Oh, sorry, the ship hasn't went yet in its initiative, so it's still in the same place.
Oh, fantastic. You've made my choices easier. Thank you, friend. Great. Hearing that splash, looking around, seeing, kind of assessing who's in the most danger. Ogden Boon.
Eclipse is the only one in the water.
Right,
And and it looks like Ash and Joseph are in the process of clambering over the railing.
Oh, for sure. You are right. And I get that. And did we make the ruling that a spell and a cantrip can happen if you can do the cantrip as a bonus action?
Yes.
Oh, shit. I don't know if... I'm not a warcaster. I don't think Ogden Boon can. That's not the thing. It's a head fake, pump wink at the water. Because I was kind of... I was just emotionally charmed. But it's like, what a lovely... Oh, they're monsters. Head fake. Go to the... Because I hear a splash. Go to the other side of the boat. And I see two people try and... Just
so many shenanigans.
No, they try and cookie dunk Eclipse. Just fully... Just like...
Oh, I'm a little under the water already.
Oh, I could see that. And that's a conjure...
Okay.
A hold person on the two that tried to cookie dunk Eclipse.
Okay, cool.
Hold monster on those two.
Alrighty. So that's a.
So that is a level 6. That's the burn's my level 6 spell.
Yep.
And I can have 2 targets on that.
Wisdom saving throw.
Give me just one ding-dang second. Yeah, it is a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
The one who's currently cookie dunking her, he already rolled a 5.
Oh, they're not dunking her anymore. She's still drowning. They take all the breath away, so no matter, even if she's like above water, she's still drowning.
Oh, I didn't realize. I envisioned it was a...
They basically fill the target's lungs with water.
And rocks, I assume.
Yeah, they're basically... They're not sinking. She's just kind of below the surface a little bit, drowning. But they
okay, well then I'm just...
Water. But yeah, wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw for those two, and I'm not going to use my portents on them. Just...
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
So... Both portents on both of them?
No. You can only use one portent per turn round anyway,
okay, so
and I'm not going to use those portents.
Oh, you're not going to use them at all?
No, roll them.
Okay.
Because I envisioned it was someone I could see, like, because I wouldn't do that, because my justification is I thought it was someone's hand on her, so it was just like a...
Right. The first one got a 6, the second one got an 18. Or sorry, the first one got an 8, the second one got 19.
Okay, well then, one of them is... Whoever the first one was, he is stiff as a board, light as a feather, I assume. Yep. And then the other one, I think, just it doesn't affect.
Got a 19,
right?
Yeah, it doesn't affect it.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Bonus round is just me just panicking. Just panic. Just sheer panic. Or words of, stop the ship! Stop it now!
Okay. That'll bring it to Joseph, who is going to mantle over the side of the ship and fall 60 feet. You guys just hear Joseph.
He goes before me?
Yeah, he does. You guys just hear Joseph hit the surface of the water, just crack!
That is a fast little baby.
I'm not even rolling damage.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, he's
Kids don't have a lot of hit points. So...
Good lord.
I'll roll damage anyway. That's still 66.
Henry or Ash, start saying your goodbyes when you're not charmed.
Yeah, he's gone. Oops.
Oh god.
17. Like this is already more than the max hit points, and for a child. Yeah, Joseph has 5 hit points, and he took 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch! So it's still full bludgeoning damage even though it's into water?
Yep.
Woof.
On this,
based on that height, yeah. So just crack, and he just kind of...
Oh.
You know what? For the sake of Ash seeing that, I'll let him make a wisdom saving throw right now.
Okay.
With advantage, because you just saw Joseph fucking essentially die.
Okay. I got 2 5s, so
Alright, still charmed. Still charmed. Alright.
We're fine.
I guess he didn't mean that much to Ash.
Oh no!
Monkfish is like, oh fuck. Oh, balls. He's gonna turn. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw because it's sort of his turn. Natural 1. He's like, oh, beautiful. And he uses his turn to just vault over the side. But slow fall, so he doesn't take any falling damage. So just in the water.
You'll love to see it.
Monkfish is also charmed. Oh, wait.
Oh.
But he's a monk. So...
He has advantage?
No, but he has an
Aw.
ability that can just end that effect. Yep, he's going to use his action to just do stillness of mind, and he's no longer charmed. But that's his action to do that. And he's like, hey, fuck face, he's in the water. But he can't do any attacks, so he's just going to do patient defense in the water. But he is unfortunately on the side where Joseph is floating on top of the surface, and Monkfish is right beside him. Monkfish is going to go save Eclipse and help her out.
Thanks, buddy.
That'll bring us to Leah.
Leah's just watching like freaking like Eclipse like hop overboard from these like hot guys, and she's just like, they're not that great.
And you need to
He's
make.
just like-
You also need to make a wisdom saving throw.
And a panic Ogden Boon going, stop the ship!
Yeah, she needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, that thing is still going to be up until she takes the falling damage, obviously. But
well, but if she makes the wisdom saving throw and wants to go closer to them, would she keep the ship going?
who knows?
18.
18. You succeed on the wisdom saving throw. Do you want to keep the ship still moving?
No, because everybody's in the water, so...
Stop the ship!
Alright, so you end concentration on... I think it's a free action to end concentration, so you just end concentration on control wind, so...
And who? Okay. So, Eclipse is in the water.
Joseph's in the water,
dead.
probably dead. And Monkfish is in the water beside Joseph, surrounded by those female sirens, and then Eclipse is surrounded by the male ones.
Ash is still up top. But
Ash
he's
is in the
charmed.
process of like mantling over the side.
Ogden's up there.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk. Would I be within 30 feet of Ogden and Ash right now?
Yep.
Since this is only like a 30-foot, like, effect.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Fucking
I'm
Joseph.
going to cast just water breathing on myself, Ogden, and Ash, and just on the ship,
Okay.
just in case someone goes down.
Okay. So, alright. Okay, cool. I will say, just so expectations are met, just so it doesn't feel like it's unfair, that drowning touch they do will bypass that because it's still taking all the air out of their lungs. Even though they have water breathing. Because it just says they run out of oxygen and can't breathe at all.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything about being underwater. It just says it runs out of breath and can't speak for a minute. And water breathing is a form of breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way to breathe if it just says you can't breathe while this effect is on you.
It sucks the oxygen out of the water as well. Hey, I appreciate that ruling.
Yep.
I appreciate a hard stance.
Because it doesn't specify if they can breathe water, they can't be drowned. So
Mm-hmm.
just letting you know in case you don't want to waste that spell.
I appreciate that. Thank
Water
you.
walk would be helpful, though.
Yeah.
But they can still drown because they can still make people drown on the surface of the water.
But I can run a lot faster, Justin.
But you'll still be drowning. And just remember, you have 2 rounds of oxygen. So, and unfortunately, with the rules that I believe Garrett taught me about that he did for Grimshade Mountain, every attack against you, you lose a round of breath,
Mm-hmm.
and you have 2 rounds of breath left.
Eclipse is Dexy, so is Monkfish.
Yes.
So, if hypothetically, if I were to cast like, where is it? Like, call lightning like into the water.
I got rid of my water and lightning rules because it was kind of stupid and broken, and Ash soloed an encounter because of it. So
Never mind.
I don't do the whole
It was a...
water increasing lightning damage
Shocky,
because
shocky.
it was bad.
No, I was just gonna say like it's gonna hit the water and it will affect like everybody.
It only whoever's in the radius it will affect.
Yeah, anyone
With
in the line that a lightning
Yeah.
would.
So
Well,
it would,
call lightning goes straight down, and I think it has like a
Oh,
10
right,
foot
right, right.
radius.
so it would definitely hit everybody that's surrounded by the sirens because the sirens are surrounding people to drown them. So you hit your friends essentially, and Joseph's body would get racked by lightning.
Yeah. Bad. Fuck! Oh my god, there goes 2 of my plans. Shit.
By the way, there are 2 people down below deck who are drunk and not hearing any of this. Well, I mean, they'd probably be hearing the smack from Joseph diving
And they
off.
belly
probably-
popping into the water.
And they probably heard a stop the ship.
Also,
Or the ship slowing down at this point. But
Yep.
either way, they're drunk.
so they have disadvantage.
Well,
on
one is
ability.
drunk.
Yeah, Kelvin's immune to poison, so he can't be drunk.
Would I be able to like run down there
Yeah,
with my?
yeah, because the crew quarters is the next deck down below, but your full movement would be to get down there.
Fuck.
What are you doing?
Fuck it. She'll run down there
Okay.
and just be like, "We have a problem up top. Kelvin, Baxter, put down your flask and please come and help us.
And
We're
so,
about to die. Joseph's dead. Monkfish is next."
and Kelvin, so I said to Eclipse and Portobellum,
No, no,
best
Eclipse and
best
Portobello.
funeral I've ever been to, and I didn't realize until much later that was incredibly inappropriate.
we have a situation up top.
What? What?
Leah, Joseph's dead, and everyone else is probably next, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kelvin joins the initiative.
And I'll. What is it? Oh, can I?
Action.
I was gonna.
Oh, you didn't use your action yet because you didn't. Yeah, so you still have your action. You used your full movement to get down here.
Yeah. Can I just use my action to dash up back stairs?
Yep.
Okay, we're doing that. Back
Okay.
up top.
Alrighty, cool. Anything else? Because you'll have your bonus action.
No, we're good.
Okay. Brings it to Baxter.
What can I do with my movement? Can I get on deck?
Just get to the top of the deck.
Great. Therefore, I can't see anything, so that ends my turn.
Essentially, yeah. That'll bring it to Ash. You use your movement to leap off the railing.
And can he like attempt for like a dive to mitigate the damage?
Nah, because I didn't do it for the others.
Okay. Because the men's Olympic high dive is like 80 feet apparently.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of because you're kind of
It
just
doesn't mean you come up
It's
without
just- yeah,
skin
it's
stinging.
just-
you're kind of
Yeah.
just compelled to step off the railing.
Yeah, just like arms flailing, belly flop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes massive amounts
And
of
Ash
concentration
isn't
to be
raging either.
really good at it.
I know. I figure that's covered into the athletic skill.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Ash, you take 27 points of bludgeoning damage and not reduced because you are not raging.
Oof.
No, all right.
And because it's not them attacking you, you're not knocked out of charm. You just hit the surface of the water, and you feel compelled to use whatever movement you can to get close to these things. And they're very beautiful, fey-like women underwater.
After landing and tumbling in the water and then coming back up,
Oh, he would land in the...
I can still hear them, right?
Yes, you would also land
Okay.
in the Hunger of Hadar as well.
Okay. So I end my turn there.
Yep, and so does Monkfish.
Okay.
And you can see Joseph's body, like, floating beside you.
Mm. Okay. So if I end my turn in Hunger of Hadar,
Mhm.
where is it? Okay, if I end my turn in Hunger of Hadar, dexterity saving throw to take acid damage.
Yep. And...
And I can't see it because I'm blind.
Yep.
But I got a 21 on that, so I think it's half damage, or...
Yep.
Oh, no half damage.
No damage at all.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of splash in the water, and you just feel compelled to get close to these beautiful women.
Okay.
These beautiful, like, fey-like women who have got like a slimy sheen to their skin. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll bring it to one of the female ones who is starting in the Hunger of Hadar. Do they need to do anything specific?
Oh yeah, starting your turn in Hunger of Hadar is just takes 2d6 cold damage, no saving throw.
Oh shit, nice.
Mm-hmm. So that is going to be 10 cold damage.
Okay, so she's like, ah! She lets out a weird like hissing noise when she gets hit by that. And she's actually going to cast Control Water at will.
Mm.
And she's going to make a whirlpool under the ship.
Ooh. That's no bueno.
No. Oh wait, that's not enough for the ship to do anything. Oh, any creature or object in the water within... Yeah, okay. Cool. And the ship is currently not being steered, so it's gonna automatically fail that check. Alrighty. Oh wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. It just pulls it closer. She's not gonna do that. She is instead not gonna use Control Water, and she is going to do the Drowning Touch on Ash. Just kind of swim up to him and bonk him on the forehead. Ash needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh man, the being blind thing doesn't have an effect then.
Nope. No, wait, no bonk. She's just kind of like touching the side of your face.
All right, you said con save though.
Yep.
Okay. Drop my d20. 21.
21 succeeds, but so that you didn't take any damage from it, you're still charmed.
Okay.
But you're not drowning. That'll bring it to another one of these women. So cold damage from the Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah. Oh wait, did that one end her turn in the...
Yeah, she did, sorry.
Okay, dexterity saving throw then.
Oh, that's going to succeed. That's 18 plus 4.
Okay, yes. And then the other one that starts her turn takes 6 points of cold damage.
Cool beans. They don't seem resistant to it, even though you can't really see.
Yeah, okay, I can just see slurping darkness.
But it doesn't. It sounds like you can hear them screaming when they get hit, so it doesn't sound like they're like... It sounds like it hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's her turn. So she is going to... This one's going to swim up to Monkfish and go for the Drowning Touch on him. Uh-oh. Monkfish is also drowning. Yeah. Yep, he runs out of breath, and he has... How many rounds of breath for him? 2 as well. That'll bring it to... hold on here. Yeah, that'll bring it to another one of these women won. So...
Wait, did that one end it? Or no,
oh, yeah,
that one
did.
left the...
No, she's still in it.
Is it? Wait.
Monkfish and you are in the...
Oh, okay. Then dex save.
9.
Failure, so that is 12 points of acid damage.
Oof. Oh, acid. Okay, cool. They're not resistant to that either. So it sounds like she's having a rough time. She sounds like her breathing's getting a little labored. And then I'll bring it to another one that's starting its turn in this Hunger of Hadar.
7 cold damage.
All right. And this one is going to... Yeah. With disadvantage, she's gonna try to figure out where Henry is on the deck of the ship, the person who cast that, and she's gonna spit acid at him. He's...
That is some range on that.
Oh
spit.
wait, sorry, it's got a range of 5 feet. I keep forgetting.
Okay.
I forgot.
It's like...
no, she's gonna try to drown Ash.
She's a cowboy.
So I need a Constitution saving throw from Ash. She like also touches Ash's face. There's 2 right in front of him, just like.
Huck will beat you to a spittoon from the doorway.
23.
Yeah, you're not drowning either.
Con saves from the Barbarian.
And her turn ends, so...
Dex save.
17.
Made it by 1.
Okay. And the last... Oh, no, there's 5 on each side, so this will bring it to the other female on this side.
Starting turn?
Yep.
Ugh, 3 cold damage.
Okay, and she... Monkfish is drowning, so she is actually just going to walk up to him and do a... just spit acid at him. Because he's drowning, that's a 17 to hit. It does
A
not...
disadvantage because she's blinded, though.
Correct. Yep, does not hit. So that ends her turn. So dex save, she gets a 12. Or 13.
Failure. That's 5 points of acid damage.
Alright. That'll bring us to the final female Siren in this group.
7 points of cold damage.
Hold on. Let me check here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, the final one. How many? Sorry, 7.
7.
Cool. She is going to try to drown Ash. There's 3 of these sirens around you, Ash, just trying to drown you. Constitution saving throw.
It's very dark here, but I'm appreciating the attention. 21.
21. Yeah, they're just like it looks like they're frustrated, but you can't figure out why.
I mean, it would look like it if I could see.
True. You sense frustration in the air.
Okay.
That'll bring us to one of the masculine ones, who is Eclipse is drowning. Oh, she's leaving.
Oh no.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop.
She
beep,
Did you need to
Dead.
make a roll?
Oh.
No, because she's charmed. It's gonna attempt to like, yeah. So basically, the rules of this breathing thing is if you're suffocating and you take a hit, or if you're trying to breathe underwater and you take a hit without water breathing, you lose a round of breath. But with this drowning thing, it reduces you to your
Calm.
to two rounds instead of whatever, and it's bad.
Yeah.
So if she gets hit twice, it's basically Eclipse drowns.
0 hit points,
and
dead.
Drowns and dies, yeah. Once you drown, you're just dead.
Ding dang!
Yeah.
Yeah. But there is a cleric on the ship, Kelwyn, and there's one person already dead.
Oh
Just-
wait, since we're on deck, both me and Kelvin, we probably need to make saves to see if
At
we're
the start of your
charmed, right?
turns.
Okay.
Eclipse. These things, they're drowning you. You're no longer charmed, but they're gonna want to hit you. Remember, my homebrew rules for this: every time you get hit by an attack, if it hits, you lose a round of breath, and you have 2 rounds.
Great.
So this thing is just going to use its, let's see, water lash in front of you.
And it's gonna try and hit. Don't roll.
It's not an attack.
Isn't it-
It's not an attack roll.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So Eclipse,
Cool.
this 5 foot
I'm cool.
This 5 foot cube of water takes shape of a massive, just like fist that decks you in the face. I need a strength saving throw.
Ooh, those are not good. 15?
15 is the DC. You take half damage, so you still lose a round of breath. But it's half damage. 10,
I mean, sure. 1 hit away from death.
yeah, you have 1 round of breath left. Damage. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and because you succeeded, you're not pushed and knocked prone. But I'd rule you can't be knocked prone in water. So.
Cool. Okay.
And that'll bring it, to another one of these masculine things, who is actually going to, because this side is fine. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's no way it can get anybody else, unfortunately. No, never mind. I got an idea. It is going to use control water, and it is going to redirect the flow of water to make Eclipse go backwards. So Eclipse, yeah, the water that you're in, instead of it being still and unmoving, it's kind of just pushing you back about 10 feet. So every
Away
turn,
from the ship?
Yeah, 10 feet back. Alrighty, that's its turn. Bring it to another one of these masculine ones who is also going to use control water to kind of like strengthen that flow, so you move back another 10 feet.
Okay.
And that'll bring us to Icarus.
Help me, Russ. You're my only hope.
Eclipse can't speak because you can't. Yeah, while you're drowning like this, you can't speak.
Alright.
Is Eclipse on top of the water?
Yeah, you can see her. Her head's
So
like above
she's-
water. Yeah.
So her head is above water. She's still drowning and stuff.
Yeah.
Icarus is going to fly down and fly away, but offer the help action on her saving roll.
There won't.
Is that
Oh yeah, there'll be
a
another one.
thing?
There'll be another one for her to not get charmed, but I realize he can't really help her not get charmed, kind of thing. Unless he just like squawks really loud so he can't hear the. Yeah, I'll say he just kind of like does like owl sounds really loud so she can attempt to get advantage on the save against being charmed.
Yeah, so it's him flying in and going, "Come on, brother!" like,
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, and everything
You
would
might
understand
say.
because yeah, it's okay, cool.
No, but we're in the Feywild, and
That's
we've
right.
established
That's
that
right.
in the
That's
Feywild
right.
he can.
So the siren's gonna look at this owl, going, "Come on, brother!" as it flies down.
Come on, brother.
Anything else?
And then he's gonna fly back up on top of the deck,
Okay.
and perch on the mast, waiting.
Okay.
Because he has 100, or what? He's got 120 feet of flight.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Alrighty,
around,
cool.
So he can
Yes.
get down and get back up.
All right. That'll bring it to Kelvin, who needs to. Oh wait, Kelvin might be immune to charmed. He is not. Now he succeeds though.
He is a cleric.
Yep, and he can see Eclipse. Though. Oh, at the end of your turns, you can attempt to. At the end of each of your turns, you can attempt to end the effect of the drowning on yourself. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's a con save. So he is going to sees Eclipse back there.
I'm fine. I've only got 13 hit points.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
He doesn't want to waste any of his third level spell slots because of Revivify.
That's valid.
Yeah.
He has diamonds? Where's he hiding those things?
All the stuff that he had on his person when he died wasn't taken from him. He still has all of his stuff. Alright. Oh, he also has Raised Dead, though, too, just in case. But he has no 5th level spell slots. This is bad. You know what? I'm going to do something because I'm going to rule this will work. He is going to look at Eclipse and cast Dispel Magic, and I will rule that drowning effect is magical because they are filling the lungs with water magically. And he's going to cast Dispel Magic on Eclipse's drowning stuff. That's his action to do that. Oh, what? Yeah, casting time 1 action. Bonus action, he is going to polymorph into a bat and kind of fly up to the crow's nest so he can get a vantage point and start slinging from the crow's nest. Alrighty.
Just him and that owl. What's up, brother?
Wouldn't it put him like 120 feet away from the actual enemies, though?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be close to that song.
Okay, alright, cool. No, that's fine.
That'll bring us to Eclipse. Eclipse, you are starting in the song, though, so I need another Wisdom saving throw with advantage because of Icarus.
Does anyone have blindness, deafness?
Fuck.
That would
I think
be
Kelvin
a natural 18 plus 1.
You succeed.
F
You
in
are
the
not.
ash.
You are not charmed on this turn, and there are 5 of these guys just all around you. And they say that their
Great.
song's not taking effect on you, and that the drowning effect got ended on you, and they're all like, oh.
But they're 10 feet in front of her, yes?
5. They're
20.
They're all around her.
Oh, they're all around
Oh,
me.
No,
sorry.
but-
No, sorry. That's right. The water.
Yeah.
The water pushes
Push
you
back
away.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're back.
So
you're behind them 20 feet because both of them use control water to push you back. So you're.
Oh, both of them did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool, cool, cool.
So you're back
Important
20 feet.
stuff.
But the
Thank you.
ship is not moving.
Yes.
Great. How far away am I from the ship, would you say?
20 feet.
Only 20 feet?
Yeah. And it's 60 feet
Great.
to climb up back onto the deck. And in the
Wonderful.
water, you have half movement speed.
Excellent. Okay. Action, bonus action, dash,
Okay.
movement. Tabaxi, feline swiftness.
Okay.
Gives me 90 feet of movement.
Sure. You get onto the deck of the ship.
Yep.
You guys see Eclipse
gonna-
climb up the deck of the ship. Soaked in water, looking like shit. Just, ugh.
Don't listen to the song!
I think we sort of gathered that.
So, I will say as an action, it will cost an action to do this. You can just plug your ears.
I mean, I already used my action to
Yeah,
get
but
up on the
if
ship.
you don't want to listen to the song, you can cover your ears as an action.
Cool.
Is that before or after you make the saving throw at the start of your turn?
After.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just on the
Okay.
bow.
So, where you are, Eclipse, based on your movement speed, you can still hear the song. Just,
Cool. Can I still plug my ears?
Nope. it's
Since
an
all I
action.
did was run?
It's an action.
Alright.
That'll bring it to Henry, who I need another wisdom saving throw from.
On Henry. Oh, that's an 8.
Henry is charmed.
Oh dear.
So Henry uses his movement, and whatever movement he can, to go over the side and get close to these Fey.
All right.
So he falls off the side of the ship.
Good boy.
What did I just say?
Henry takes 20 points of bludgeoning damage
Ow.
and hits the surface of the water beside Ash and Monkfish and Joseph's face down floating body.
Oh.
Okay.
Into the hunger of Hadar.
Yep. Does that affect me? I'm pretty sure it does.
Yep.
Yep. So, end of my turn, I have to make a dexterity saving throw against my own spell.
With advantage.
Do
Oh
I?
wait, no, because you can't. Because Henry gets advantage on oh no, you don't. Never mind. I'm thinking initiative.
That's Ash.
I'm thinking initiative and
Yeah.
Ash. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ash doesn't get advantage because he can't see it.
Yep, I failed, and I'm going to take 6 points of acid damage.
Okay, so Henry just jumps in the water. Boosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That'll bring us to one of the female ones who sees the new addition. Well, he doesn't see the new addition, but senses the new addition into the water. Oh, I forgot to see if she recharges her kiss. Yes, she does. Or touch, rather, because kiss is creepy. She's going to touch Henry on the side of the face. Constitution saving throw for Henry.
Cold damage first.
Correct. Yes.
For 6 points of cold damage.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to roll for the end of their turns. These two.
Oh, did you?
For like their last turn, I didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
For her last turn, she got a 7.
Okay, so then she also took 5 more points of acid damage.
Yep. And then yeah, she's gonna attempt to like touch Henry's side of the face and just like sing a song to him.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Henry succeeds.
All right.
So he is still charmed.
Yeah.
But he's not drowning. So and then she ends her turn. So dex save. 7 or 18, 14 plus.
Oh yeah, that makes it. That makes it.
I'll bring it to the second one, who I need to roll for his last turn as well. It succeeds. So it starts its turn now. In this.
Oh, it starts its turn.
Yep.
Cold damage. Oh wow, 2 cold damage.
Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Henry casted it at the start of his turn last round, so fuck. I gotta roll damage again for the start of their turns because I forgot to do it the first time too.
Wait, what do you mean?
So you know how, like when they start their turn, they take cold damage.
Yeah.
I didn't do it after the turn Henry took. We didn't do it, so just.
Oh, we missed
I
those two.
skipped it,
Okay.
yeah, so roll cold damage for both of those two.
Okay. Ooh, 12 on that one.
Ooh, fuck, that one's not looking good.
Did you need one more, or was that?
One more, yeah, for the second one.
Okay. 9.
Cool. All right. Yeah, this one is also going to attempt to drown Henry, so she's going to swim up to him and just touch him on the side of the face.
Okay. That one.
That one. Uh-oh. All right. So Henry is no longer charmed.
Mm-hmm.
But he takes 19 points of acid damage and runs out of breath and can't speak for a minute. At the end of each of its turns, it can repeat the save, ending the effect on itself on a success. What's Henry's con modifier?
+2.
So Henry has 2 rounds of breath.
Okay. Ooh, that means if he's drowning, he can't speak.
Nope.
So no verbal component
Also,
spells.
does Hunger of Hadar need a concentration check?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
So that is concentration.
Yep.
Right.
DC is a 19 or 10. Sorry.
Hang on. Concentration. Yes.
Yeah.
I got an 18, so we're good on that.
Yep. All right. So Hunger of Hadar is still up. So dex save at the end of this Siren's turn. Yeah, 22.
Okay.
Mr. Ogden Boon, you can't be charmed, sir. So it's your turn.
Seeing that Eclipse is safe, I'm like, oh, great. And then I just
All these motherfuckers.
Pull my wand around and just cast straight into the sky, shoot a freezing bolt into the sky that manifests as both shards of rock and ice that start plummeting down as I cast Ice Storm with my ice wand.
Go for it.
Or a Staff of Frost.
Okay.
So, yeah, it is 20-foot cone. They're all kind of centralized.
They're all in the cone.
Cool. And it creates difficult terrain for them to move inside of that.
Okay.
It's a cylinder. Yeah, that rains down.
Okay, of ice?
And stone. So
okay, cool.
I roll 2d8 bludgeoning and 4
Any saves?
d6 ice. Yes, it is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so the first one in that group got a 19 plus 4 for a 23.
Great. So I'll take half damage.
The second one got a dirty 20.
That's a half damage.
Third one got a 10.
Full damage.
Okay. Fourth one got a 17 plus 4 for a 21.
Half damage.
And the fifth one got a 12.
Full damage. So
Two
3
take
and
full.
5.
Yep.
Three and 5 take full.
Yep.
And
Yep.
4 take half. So that is 10 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 12 cold.
Cool.
So
Yep.
22 half to 11. It's just sparsing out like
Yes.
So 5 bludgeoning and 6
Yeah.
cold. If that makes a difference to these
It does.
wonderful, beautiful fey creatures.
The ones that it looks like the ones that failed, got hurt real bad. The ones that saved still look pretty shitty, but they look okay. Like not super okay, but yeah, it did some damage to them. They're not resistant or anything, so just.
Great. Bonus action. Oh, lordy. I don't know if I have any bonus actions. Yeah, I'm just going to stay there,
Okay.
I guess. And yeah,
Okay.
dang, ding, dang. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess that's all I can do.
That
Unless, wait. Is there anyone on deck who's still charmed?
no.
Balls.
Nope.
Okay. Yes. Sure.
All right, that brings it to Joseph, but he doesn't get a turn. Brings it to Monkfish, who is drowning currently. Oh wait, would he be drowning? Round 1, he failed. Yeah, no, yeah, he has one more round of breath left as well. So he's going to make that con save to see if he can break out of it, and he does. He is no longer drowning, and he's with Ash, and he is going to. He really wants to punch Ash in the face to see if that'll end the charm, which I might allow.
Well, because wait, if just damage
Oh,
would
true.
end it,
True.
then because yeah, he's been taking it from the Hunger Fadar.
Yeah, it's specifically worded that it's the weird. Yeah. All right.
I always wondered, how does a charm work if the person thinks the damage came from the one doing it, but it wasn't?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But he is going to. So stupid. He's gonna burn 3 key points as a bonus. I think this is a bonus action he's doing. So he's burning 3 key points to activate a homebrewed monk thing. 'Cause this is a homebrewed monk. Aura of the Rose. Oh no, wait, this is an action. Whatever. His walking speed is increased, which means I'm going to say his swimming speed is increased because I don't care. He gains advantage on persuasion checks, which is whatever, but he gets a +1 bonus to his AC, and so does Ash if Ash remains within 10 feet. And also includes Henry, so Henry and Ash get a +1 bonus to their AC.
Nice.
And then it's his action, bonus action, he's just going to do Step of the Wind again. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Yep. Okay. Leah, wisdom saving throw.
$25.
25 succeeds.
Leah.
Oh, shit. Anyone that succeeded is immune for 24 hours. So that is Leah. Ah, fuck. That means Henry is immune. Sorry. Shit.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Let me reread this.
Oh, is it to that individual one, or is it?
Oh, yeah. It's the individual one.
Ah, okay.
So it's still up and...
So if you make 5 saves,
Yeah.
then you're immune total.
Yep.
Then you are truly saved.
So... Never
Hashtag
mind.
blessed.
Never mind, Leah. You're not immune. Because they're still, like... Yeah.
Good. 60.
And we're on round 2, so...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I haven't even had a second turn yet.
Leah is going to run. She is going to like run off the side of the ship, the side that Henry's on.
Oh, you're running off the ship?
Just wait. I'm going to run, and she's going to wild shape into a giant eagle.
Okay.
There's like you just see this little like halfling just run, and just this giant eagle just spreads out,
Okay.
and she's going to like fly down because giant eagles have 80 feet of movement.
You fly into the Hunger of Hadar. So you
I'm
take cold
going-
damage.
Oh, you have to start your
your
turn there.
Correct.
It's all about starting and ending turn.
And if Henry consents, she's going to gently grasp him with her talons and fly
Contested
up.
athletics check. That's technically a grapple you're trying to do. And that's going to count as your action to do that. So contested athletics check.
Against.
Gently grasp
Just
it.
both of you just roll like grapple check stuff together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's just like I roll a
'cause-
d20 and
because
add
you add the eagle's strength.
strength.
Yep.
Oh, because Henry can't see what's happening. He just feels claws coming at him.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I did not understand. that.
Ah!
And he's charmed, so he can't exactly be willing. So.
No, he's not anymore. He took damage.
That's right. But you can't see what's coming at you, so.
Right, yeah.
Dirty
Just-
20.
11.
So you pick Henry up.
Ah!
And we're gonna fly.
Henry
So,
Henry is
it's
still
like-
Henry's is Henry drowning? Yes.
Yes, Henry's drowning.
So he can't speak.
So Henry comes up out of the Hunger of Hadar, and he's just got like water bubbling up out of his mouth, like.
Restoring.
How high are you going? It's 60 feet down to get to where Henry was.
So 60 feet, and then I guess I'd have 20 more feet because I wouldn't
Yep.
be able to like bonus action dash or anything.
Correct.
So yeah, basically. Well, it depends on how far into the Hunger of Hadar Henry was.
It would be 20. It'd be 60 feet to get down to him,
Yeah.
essentially. So she has 20 feet of movement left.
Right. Well, I meant like. Either way, yeah, 20 feet would get
Yes.
her out of the Hunger of Hadar, but
Correct.
like to the edge, basically.
Yes. Oh, and giant eagles don't have flyby, so that's 5 attacks of opportunity from these.
They
With-
can't see her.
Oh, correct. Does that mean do anything with attacks of opportunity?
Disadvantage, yeah. If you're blind, I mean, essentially,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it depends on. I don't know. I guess it's a ruling of whether or not like they even know she's there to make the attack.
That you can see. So
Okay, there you go.
yeah, no attacks of opportunity. So you fly up in the air 20 feet with Henry. And Henry's con modifier is two.
2, I think. Yeah.
All right, so you have 2 rounds of breath. Oh wait, did you have a turn? Okay, you have.
No,
you
I
still
haven't
have
had a
2.
turn
You
drowning
You
yet.
still have 2, yeah.
Mhm.
And that's your turn, Leah, essentially.
Yep.
Okay, Baxter, wisdom saving throw.
Let's do it. All right.
And Eclipse did
Let's
yell,
see what happens.
don't listen to them. So
15.
15 is the DC, so you're not charmed.
Lucky me. Where am I detecting the need?
To the left.
I noticed that there was one side where there was our Tabaxi friend that was with a bunch of mermen,
To the left.
and then okay, I will go there.
Well, actually,
Because-
sorry. Oh yeah, based on Baxter's backstory, it would be left.
Merman!
No,
Man.
Merman!
the women. I shouldn't be assuming character sexuality and stuff, but yeah, to the
Yeah.
left.
Sorry.
I'm just making
It's based on
fun
whatever-
Zoolander jokes.
Gender or whatever your characters are attracted to. So
Yeah.
Baxter would be charmed by the left ones, the females.
Either one would be actually fine.
Okay, cool. That's going to be 10 saves for Baxter then. So make
10
a
saves. Perfect. Let's do it.
Make a choice. Which side?
Oh no, I
There's,
was just going like he's up there.
Yeah.
He did a save, so he's just trying to gauge where am I needed.
You can't see anyone on the right side. It's
Okay.
just them in the water. On the left
I'm not
side.
hearing anything.
No, on the left side though, you see Henry get lifted up out of the Hunger of Hadar, drowning in the air, and you can probably assume there's still more people down there in the Hunger of Hadar.
And Justin, I'm so sorry just to bring this point of order. One of the side of the boat that
Yeah.
Eclipse was on
Yep.
is held, so should have had an automatic failure for the
Correct. Yes.
ice storm.
The one that was held failed anyway. So
and probably I'm saying
Yes.
wouldn't be
Yep.
shouting because if you're a hold person, you
Correct.
can't speak, right?
correct.
Just
So-
point of order, so it'd be 9 voices
So
rather.
we'll get to
If-
we'll figure it out after because it's
Of course,
taking,
of
it's
course.
taking a decent amount of time anyway. So,
So much,
Baxter,
yeah,
what are you
yeah.
doing?
I think you can speak when you. I don't
Yeah, I'll go to where all the action is.
Okay.
And see what's going on. Can I actually see anything?
Nope, you just see
based on there being...
you just see the hunger of Hadar and the slurping sounds coming from it and the singing coming from inside of it.
Sweet, so I don't actually see any enemies.
Not in there.
I just don't see any, though.
Correct, because of hunger of Hadar, you don't see anything.
Great. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Does a star spawn actually need to see what it attacks? Let's figure
All
that out.
creatures need to see what they're attacking, essentially.
Well,
Unless
it has
has
blind
blind
sight.
sight.
Unless it
That's
has
what I'm
blind
getting.
Ah,
Or true sight, or tremor sense.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
And
Do star
yeah.
spawn have blind sight or anything like that? Which I might need to look up real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, you have specific stats for the star spawn in your sheet. It's not the same as a monster star spawn.
Right, but I mean, yeah.
The aberrant,
it doesn't actually give me very many details.
So it uses the stats of the aberrant spirit.
Yeah.
Anyways, and it does not have blind sight or true sight, just dark vision and a passive perception.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna. Let's see. I'll use my action to cast True Seeing, because I can't do anything else.
Okay. You can see into the hunger of Hadar, and you can see 5 of these Siren female creatures kind of surrounding Ash and Monkfish and the dead body of Joseph.
ugh. Every time you say it, it bums me out. I appreciate it. I appreciate the reminder. But I'm like,
Planar hopping with a child.
I
He's
mean, we
lasted
tried.
this long, guys. We can save him. We
I
can
mean,
get him
he's on-
back.
He's on his way to
hasn't-
this or any plane's #1 mom,
Hasn't been
Mama Boon.
hasn't been a minute yet, so
So I can see them now, correct?
Yes, correct.
I will cast Maddening Hex, or just Hex.
Okay.
I'll cast Hex on one of them.
All
The
right.
strongest one.
Sure, there's one that looks super strong in there still, so.
Yeah, the one with the most hit points. The one that looks like it's got.
Actually, sorry.
It's got the biggest muscles.
None of them.
the
None of them look.
mermaids.
Yeah, none of them look super strong at this point because that Hunger for Dar's been chipping away at them decently. Oh shit! Actually, one of them is dead. I forgot to mark that off. It's just a dead body floating in the water.
I guess none of us would know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
so it's
which
fine.
side?
The side where Ash and
Okay,
Monkfish
okay.
are.
What, the one where we just see a writhing mass of darkness
Yeah.
and tentacles.
So yeah, they all look relatively shitty.
Cool.
Believe me, if any were dead on my side, you'd know.
But the beefiest one is on that side for sure.
Cool. I will
Nice.
cast Hex on that one.
All right. There's not a save on Hex. It's just automatic.
There is no save. They are
Okay.
just they are now cursed with my the drunken vengeance.
Okay. Anything else that?
Oh wait, can you cast
Oh,
Hex? Because that's a first
It's a
level
bonus
spell.
action.
Yes, but it's a first level spell, and you cast
Oh, that's right.
True Seeing.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
shit.
you're actually correct on that.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't do anything. I'm
That's
just
right.
gonna stand there like a boob.
Only cantrips. That's right. Okay. Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, Sam.
That'll
that's
bring
it.
it to Ash, who is still charmed by all these Nereids because he's not getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice.
It's reminding him of his younger days on Dawnbreak Cove.
Just
All right. That'll,
hanging out in the water, getting touched. Wait.
all right. That'll bring it to one of them who starts its turn. So cold damage.
It's cold in here.
There must
Ash
be
is
some
also
sirens
Ash
in
is
the
also taking this cold
atmosphere.
damage as well.
Oh, that's right. I
no.
forgot. Okay, so it's 6 points of cold damage to Ash.
Yep.
Put that. Good. Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
No resistance to cold damage. And then Ash needs to make a dex save. He cannot see.
So disadvantage.
He's still got a 17, so he doesn't take the acid damage.
Cool. And then
And
this
then the
thing
cold-
starts its turn. Yep.
And it takes 7 points of cold damage.
Ugh, this one looks like shit. It is just going. These things want to drown Ash incredibly bad, and they keep recharging their drowning touch. So it's going to try to drown Ash again. Constitution saving throw.
All right, Ash has a +7 to those.
You're just
so
feeling
here we
like
go.
you're just feeling 4 different hands now, or not 4 different hands, but like just hands all over him.
Oh my god, he's a watermelon at a public pool.
Yeah.
He's
I
an
am the
oiled up
melon
watermelon.
So yeah,
Lord.
Constitution saving throw for Ash.
Oh, he actually failed. I think he failed this one. He got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Ash fails. He's no longer charmed, however.
Grr.
So you can still attack and shit, but you'll be drowned.
Yeah.
And you're still not raging, so
Yep, I will be.
yeah. Does not prevent you from drowning though.
I know.
So Ash, you take
Mm-hmm.
25 points of acid damage.
Oof.
And you
Wow.
run out of breath, can't speak for a minute, and what's your con modifier for shits and giggles?
3.
So you have 3 rounds of breath.
Okay.
And also, getting hit lowers those rounds, so they see
Mhm.
you as a beefcake in the water.
Well, they don't see me,
Oh,
but...
dexterity saving... Yeah, they don't. Dexterity saving throw for this one, 19 plus 4, 23.
Made it.
Another weak one is then just going to attempt to do a stupefying touch on Ash and touch the side of his head.
After it takes its 11 cold
Yep.
damage.
Never mind. It dies.
Yes!
That'll bring us another one around Ash, though. This will be the 5 females? It will be. Okay. This one... Oh, sorry. The one that died is on Ogden's side.
Wait,
Was it
oh,
was the one that
okay.
was
Yeah.
on hold person?
Yeah, that's the one that died.
Arrgh.
And then another
mean,
one on...
Yes. Yay, but
And then another one... Sorry. So the one on Ash's side is now dead because of the Hunger of Hadar, and then one on Ogden's side died. Okay.
Right.
So the final female in this group is, going to try to stupefy... This one's going to also try to do a stupefy touch on Ash.
This
Not-
one takes 6 points of cold damage.
Okay, and it's not an
Starting
attack.
there.
It's not an attack roll. So it touches Ash on the side of the head, and Ash, you feel this like searing, weird headache in your head. Headache in your head, of course.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, yeah, I'm great at those. Nat 1, so 1.
So you lose a round of breath. You're at 2 because you're
Okay.
taking damage. You take 16 points of psychic damage
You mean 8, because I'm resistant to psychic damage.
and are considered stunned until the start of the narrate's next turn.
Well, that's great.
Oh, I said the creature's name, but yeah, you're stunned until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So Ash is stunned. Broke out of charm and then stunned in the
Yep.
water while drowning. Okay. The only bloke left in this group can't reach anybody. So he's going to attempt to start climbing up the ship.
Oh,
and he's going to do it at half speed because he is currently in ice storm until
Correct.
the end of my turn because he is
Does he take damage? He takes
difficult
damage.
terrain.
He takes damage on this storm too, right?
I don't believe so. I think it's just difficult terrain and then my initial damage, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double.
Pulling it up.
I've got ice storm. I've got it right here. A hail of rocks.
So
storm.
within range, a creature takes.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
take extra damage. It just
Nope.
is difficult terrain.
All right, so it's going to use. So it has 60 feet of swim speed. It's going to use 30 of that as a difficult terrain to get to the side of the ship.
Okay.
And then it's still 30 feet of movement, so it can't use any movement to climb up.
So it's kind of just batting at the side of the ship near 60 feet down?
Yep. That one is dead. This other one is going to also swim towards half speed and get to the base of the ship to start climbing up, but not because of the... We're going to say all of these ones are going to do that.
Dope.
Bringing it to Icarus.
Who's on the deck of the ship?
Baxter,
It's Eclipse and Ogden, yeah?
Baxter, Ogden, Leah, Eclipse, and Kelwin is currently in bat form up in the crow's nest. And Henry is up in the air, being held by a giant eagle, 20 feet above the Hunger of Hadar,
Drowning in midair.
drowning in midair.
Then Icarus is going to lend his help voice for Leah this time
Okay.
to make sure that no, she's an eagle form. No,
Still can be charmed.
that-
Any creature can be charmed.
mhm.
it's going to lend it to Baxter then. I mean for
Yeah, sure.
for Icarus, like just simplify it. Another human or biped, really, just flying down, going, "You got this, brother!" Flying back up. Just
All
so to give him a help action on a resisting charm.
Okay. That'll bring it to Kelvin, who is out of the range of the sinking. He's going to free actions drop his polymorph into a bat, because he can do that. And while he's up here, quite a ways up, 120 feet, he is going to... He's got to have something that'll work here. He does! Ha ha! Fuck yeah. On the side with the Hunger of Hadar, 'cause that's where most of the shit seems to be going bad, he is going to cast Blindness Deafness and just do Deafness. Oh, that you can see. He cannot do Blindness Deafness on that side because he has to be able to see them. Okay. He is going to cast this at 4th level, so that'll be... Oh, balls. Okay. Oh, 30 feet, he can't do it. Okay. Alright. He is going to do another thing, because I rolled it that way. He's going to aim at Henry, who's drowning in the air, and cast Dispel Magic on that magical drowning.
Oh.
He does not want to be out of commission. So he can do that, but he also doesn't want to waste spells. Alright, oh, and he's out of the range, so yes, that brings us to Eclipse. I need another Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, boy. Ooh, 18.
18 succeeds. You are not charmed, and you can hear the men sirens slapping at the base of the ship, attempting to climb up.
Okay.
On the side you jumped off of.
Okay.
And
if
there
I
are
go...
4 of them climbing up.
Okay. If I go to that railing
Yep.
and look down, how many feet below me are they?
The rest they're still at the base of the ship, so they're still 60 feet down.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to use... where is it? Great. I'm going to use 4 charges from my Robe of Stars to launch 4 magic missiles. One at each of them.
Nice. Roll damage on
Yes,
those.
yes.
At all, like, so 1 magic missile at each of them?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you take one of the gems off and it just... Or you have to take 4 off. I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take 4 of these gems off and it just...
Yeah.
4 magic missiles down the side. Alright, roll damage on those.
Alright, so first one takes 4 total.
Okay, that one looking like
Alright.
shit.
Second takes 5 total.
Alright, looking like shit.
Second takes 2.
Okay.
Last one takes 2.
Okay. Yeah, the 2 that got hit, like the 2 that got hit first, they're looking real bad. They're looking like
Alright.
they're maybe second guessing going after you guys. It looks like they might just swim away.
Could I use my cunning action to cover my ears?
Let me look at the rules for cunning action real quick.
Or does it have to be an action?
Yeah, it says this action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. Unfortunately.
Okay. Then bonus action. I'm going to dash below deck. Use the rest of my movement and
Okay.
get below deck,
Sure.
so I can't
Yep.
hear them as well.
Okay. And yeah, all of the things that have cannons that would be pointing out of them are closed. And that's kind of why nothing can be heard down here.
Okay.
Based on that singing. So, okay.
Cool.
That'll bring it to Henry. Henry, wisdom saving throw.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
That's right. 22.
You are not charmed, but you're in the talons of a giant eagle.
All right.
20 feet up.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And you can't see the ones in the Hunger of Hadar.
Okay. How many? Can I see the dude ones? How many? Is it just one of those that have died, or have multiple
Not
died?
based on where you and Leah are. You can't see the other side of the ship
Okay.
because the ship's 60 feet up, and she only went 20 feet up. So
All
she's,
right,
she's
gotcha,
still
gotcha.
very much over the side.
Okay. Then in that case, I think it is time to end that Hunger of Hadar.
Okay, you end it, and you can see 4 of them looking real shitty in the water. And Ash is kind of sitting there, looking like he's enjoying it. Monkfish not looking like he's enjoying it. And the body of Joseph floating face down.
Oh
Sorry.
Let's.
no, I appreciate it.
Oh, you know what? Because that ended, and Ash can see, I'll let Ash have advantage on a wisdom saving throw because he sees Joseph's body again.
Well, Ash isn't charmed anymore. He's stunned.
Oh, all right. He's just like, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He just got like
But,
aneurysmed in the brain.
all right. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what's happening?
Then Henry is going to do what a warlock do, and let off some eldritch blasts.
Go for it. Yeah.
So
2 on this
first-
side are looking real bad. Well,
Yeah, I'm
actually,
gonna
they're
do
all
first-
looking real bad.
First one at the worst looking of them.
Sure. That's 6 hit points.
Actually, hang on, real quick. Let me check something. Okay, that doesn't bounce over. Got it. Okay.
Headache.
Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the first one.
Go for it.
17.
17 hits. Roll damage. As an Eldritch Blast just hits it square in the face. Henry's dangling on the talons of this giant eagle, just going.
That is 12 points of damage to that one.
That one, his head just explodes. Just.
All right. Second Eldritch Blast. That's a miss. That's a net 1.
Okay. Into the water.
Third Eldritch Blast.
Are you going for the same one with this third Eldritch Blast?
Well, not the one I killed, but yes.
Okay.
The next worst looking one.
Sure.
That is. Oh, I should have. Well, no. That's a 27 to hit.
Hits. So just hits that one.
For 5 points of force damage.
Still standing.
All right.
Anything else, Mr. Henry?
That will be it.
All right. That is a dead one, so it does not get a turn, bringing it to one that is still up.
Actually, oh wait, hang on, sorry.
Oh.
End of my turn. I'm just gonna cast Far Step. Have Henry cast Far Step on himself. So he's
Okay.
gonna stay in the. No, he's just gonna bonus action teleport up onto the deck of the ship.
Okay. Out of the talons. Okay.
Leah's just like, oh fuck, did I drop him?
These things do not have ranged attacks, so they're fucked for that. So it'll end its turn, bringing it to Ogden Boon.
Ogden's still on the side of the ship, and he sees them down there, and
Eclipse blasted them with the magic missiles. They're still climbing up.
still climbing up. Yeah, then he just set up, concentrates, and throws a spell at them. I'm going to cast Foresight on them,
Okay.
which is the homebrew spell that you and I discussed. I'm doing it at 2nd level, which is 4d8 damage. It is
saving throw.
So the saving throw is an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. The first one got a 9.
Great,
The second of these 4 got a 13.
great,
Third got a 18,
great,
and the fourth one got a 3.
great. Awesome. So
1 save.
1, 2, and 4 will all take full damage, and 3 will take half damage.
Correct. As this just psychic.
They see their future endeavors slashed to ribbons in front of their
They
eyes.
do, which is drowning people and eating them.
Yeah, so those people are looking very dry and like healthy,
Oh,
like
yeah.
breathing a lot, like dry breathing,
Toweling off.
like really lust, like gluttonously breathing air, just like very satisfied.
Oh, yeah.
Very satisfied breaths.
President Scrooge from Spaceballs with the can of air.
Yeah. All right. What we got?
So that damage is 14, 21, 23 is the total damage on the full damage.
And only
half.
1 succeeded, right?
Yes, the third one who rolled.
So this, you just see them like kind of like freeze as they climb, and 3 of them just kind of peel off the deck of the ship and hit the water dead, and one of them takes half damage. So.
So he got 11, I think. It's rounded down.
Yep,
Yes,
correct.
11.
Yeah, so
11
3 of them on that side are. So yeah, there's only 1 left on that side, looking real bad.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Ogden Boon?
I am going to, as I'm going to turn on my heels and start running and look towards the cliff. You good? And then just keep running over to the other side.
And based on this other side, no more saving throws are going to be need to made because the ones that have been doing it, because it's only round 3. So, oh wait, hold on. On this side, there's still one more that can still charm people. Okay, so that's your turn.
Also,
that's your turn.
And as my turn ends, the hard terrain and the ice storm dissipate and go back up into the sky. So all that ice kind of like breaks up like ice flows and starts to go.
Alrighty. We're going to skip Joseph, go to Monkfish, who is just going to punch one of these on wisdom saving throw, because there's still one that hasn't done it yet. He succeeds and just retaliates by punching one of these things in the face. And he's a monk, so unarmed strike. 28 to hit. 8 bludgeoning damage to that thing that he's punching. And he just... Okay, I'll flavor this better. He just reaches out and just snaps its neck and it dies. Yeah, it had 6 hit points. And then it's going to... Yeah, he's going to do another unarmed strike. The one beside it. 17 to hit, which also hits. So he punches this one square in the face for 9 bludgeoning damage. And then he's just going to spend another key point to do a flurry of blows. And finish this thing off, I think. So another unarmed strike, 25 to hit, so yeah, that hit, he snaps that one's neck as well. There's one left total, I believe. No, there's 2 left.
Yeah, there's one on each
side at this point. Yep, so he's going to use a second unarmed strike to punch this one again. Natural 1, so he kind of like loses traction in the water and kind of, no damage, just kind of punches Ash in the side of the head. But Ash is stunned, so it's just... Alright, that'll bring us to Leah. Leah, wisdom saving throw. Because you can be charmed. Any creature in the radius gets charmed, so...
So, do I use the giant eagle stats or my stats?
Yours.
Oh, even better.
All of
Thank
the
God.
intelligence stats, I think.
Yep.
Like intelligence, wisdom.
Correct.
charisma.
23.
23, you succeed. There's one left on this side, and you're a giant eagle.
Finish him.
And it's looking like shit. Actually, it's looking somewhat like shit. The one on this side has still double digits.
But Joseph's also in the water there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's floating face down.
Mm-hmm.
Ash and Monkfish are also in the water around this thing.
Ash is drowning and stunned.
Yeah, Ash has 2 rounds of breath left.
No, I think it's 1 because he got hit. Oh no, he hasn't had a turn yet.
Yeah, 2, so he still has 2. So what are you doing, Leah?
I think Leah's gonna... Obviously, she noticed that, like, freaking Henry just, like, yeeted out of her grasp.
Yep.
So she's just like, what the fuck? She's going to go down the 20 feet, grab, like, carry Joseph's body, and
Okay.
then, with the rest of her movement, 60 feet, go up to the ship. Because she has 80 feet total.
Okay. And yeah, no flyby, and it can see you now. So grab Joseph, you are getting within 5 feet of it. So it is going to make an attack at you. And its attack actions, it has a lot of fun stuff. It's just going to do its blinding acid. 19 to hit.
Do I use the giant eagle stats for this, or
Yes,
Leah's
you
stats?
do. Giant eagle.
Okay,
19
that
to hit.
hits.
Okay. So, the giant eagle takes, carrying Joseph's body. Okay, so... you take 15 points of acid damage, and you are blinded until the start of its next turn. So you can't see.
This is fine.
So
I
as you
can
like
still...
fly up, it does like it kind of like Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park, just frills and spits acid on your face.
We're good. I'm not... I didn't drop out. So I'm just like, oh, as I'm
Dennis-
flying with him.
Dennis Nedry's you right in the face. All right. Okay.
So I'm like right at like the balcony about to like drop
Yes.
Joseph
Yep.
on.
That'll bring it to Ogden Boon. One left on either side.
Wait, it's me again this quick?
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I read it wrong. Baxter.
Great. Sorry. I was like, I just did a thing. I'm ready, but cool.
One more wisdom saving throw for Baxter with advantage because of Icarus.
But
You got this.
I have it at disadvantage, so it's straight ahead, right?
Oh.
No, but not poison's only ability checks.
Oh, okay.
So
Thanks.
it's advantage because of Icarus. Yeah.
All right. Come
So
on.
it's
let me do
advantage.
it at advantage.
Yes. Yeah, poison's only ability
Oh, I have to
checks.
click. There we go. All right. Natural 20, 27.
Alrighty, so yeah, you're not charmed again, and you can tell you can hear singing on. Not as much singing, but you can kind of figure out there's like one on.
Well,
either
I'm already
side.
on the
Well, yeah, you can see-
lady's side.
Yeah, you can see the one in the water.
Yeah.
What
Well,
the
is it the
bird
one that
talking
I
to?
put hex on or no?
You didn't put hex on because you already used your action to cast
Oh,
the spell.
that's right. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'll just do some Eldritch Blasts at disadvantage then.
Nope. It's only ability checks that are for poison. Attack rolls aren't at
Nope.
disadvantage for poison.
Yeah, yeah, attack rolls are at disadvantage.
Oh,
it
that's
says
right,
poison
yeah.
creature has a
Yep,
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability
Yep.
checks.
So disadvantage on those.
Yeah. So first one,
Oh,
17.
17 hits.
13 damage.
It's almost dead. Kind of hits it in the face, and kind of like its head kind of splits open halfway like a melon.
Oh!
So the third blast.
Wait, what was the second one?
That was the first one.
You said third. Okay, whatever. Second blast is
Second blast is a 14 to hit.
just hits.
8 force damage.
That head bursts like a melon and just sinks below the surface.
He uses 30-foot movement to get to the other side. Can he do that?
I think Eldritch Blast is just 3 rays automatically. I don't know if you can. Let me see here.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, then never mind.
Let me
If they all have to be done at
read it.
once,
Let me read
then yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it creates more than one beam, so it's all. Oh wait. Yeah, you can roll separate beams for a different creature. So yeah, you can just go to the other side of the ship and just kind of hold it in like you're holding in a pea, and then just blast off the last one.
I love that.
That is amazingly
I
specific.
love that,
but I love-
Justin.
Like when you're trying to
Baxter is
slide
like-
into the-
He's like screaming out to man. He can run 30 feet holding it.
like he's trying to spell his first and last name in the snow.
Yeah. So you get over to
Yeah,
it. You can feel it like you
control.
can feel the Eldritch Blast starting to like rise up, and you can see the other one trying to climb the deck, trying to climb up the ship, realizing that all of its brethren are dead and it looks like it's going to swim away.
A boosh. That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits, roll damage.
10.
10. It's barely holding on. All right. Anything else, Baxter?
I guess I had a... fuck, I should have done a bonus action before that then. Oh well. No, my bonus if I put a hex on it, it wouldn't do anything anyway.
Yeah.
Cause it won't survive until next round, so. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm spent. Lean against the railing and just go.
All right.
"Ugh."
That brings us to Ash, who is stunned. That brings us to Ash, who is stunned and drowning.
Full turn. All right.
And you're stunned until the creature that stunned you's next turn, which it's still alive. Oh no, wait.
And
It's dead.
It's dead,
So, but you're still stunned technically.
oh, okay. Do I still get to make the drowning saving throw? Or does that take an action?
No, you can still make it. Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
Let's go, Barbarian.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
27.
No longer drowning, and I'll say you're no longer stunned in the water, just kind of floating there. And that's
So
when you come to
blah, blah.
realize that you're swimming there. Monkfish is like, oh, I think there's one left on the other side, and then you see Joseph kind of just floating.
Ah!
Anything else? That was, so you have not used your action yet. Oh
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
no,
but I
I
thought
said
I
you
was
were
stunned,
stunned.
yeah.
That's right. So
Yeah. Stunning at the beginning of my turn, yeah.
that'll bring it to the one on the other side that is just going to swim the fuck away. 60 feet swim, 60 feet dash, just swim the fuck away. And that'll end combat.
Wait.
It's 120
Oh.
feet.
I was like, no,
still
we
hit
want-
it. Hold on.
It's leaving though.
It-
And it's
Finish him.
and
It tried to kill people.
all right, Icarus's turn.
Icarus is
Oh wait,
going...
what's the swim speed? I gotta double check. Yeah, it's 60 feet, so 120 feet away.
Yeah, I've got
Underwater.
spells.
Underwater.
Oh, it went. So how many feet underwater?
Just 5 feet, so technically it's only 115 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
But it's underwater, and they have a special trait when they go underwater that they become invisible, so nobody can see it.
Oh, fair. Well then, yeah.
Baxter can.
But it's 115 feet away.
Oh, unless what's the range on True Sight?
It's probably 120.
The range on True Sight is infinite, as far as I can see. Honestly.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't have a limit on the spell.
Yeah.
But your sight's usually 120 though.
I think that's on creatures when they have
Hey,
it
man.
automatically.
True seeing. The spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things as they actually are for the... Oh, no, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Range of 120.
So you can
Okay.
just...
Great.
Thank
Thank you,
it's
Justin.
115 feet away, so it's just like it's barely visible underwater, but it's still underwater. So it's technically attacks disadvantage while it's underwater, unless it's like a crossbow or something, and whatnot.
I'm gonna come up from.
Not your turn
downstairs.
yet. Not your turn yet.
Oh, I thought you said combat. And
Based on what everybody want to do,
Alright.
Baxter can see it, so
Do I have the ability to do an attack on it?
no, it's Icarus's turn.
Okay.
Chris's turn. Who's the next person to attack? Is it going to be Baxter or is it going to be Ogden Boon?
You don't know. Kelwin most likely, or you get the idea. Everyone's it's swimming away, so just to make sure people who died don't stay dead. They don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to do anything.
Uh,
And it's 120 feet away. 115.
115. I still have a good number of spells that can still hit that guy.
But it is Icarus's turn.
Maybe I'm trying to figure out who to help action for.
Well, everyone's out of the range of the song as well now.
Yeah. I imagine it's hard to sing 5 feet underwater, 120 feet away. Icarus is going to give Leah advantage on just give the help action to Leah.
Okay. Kelwin can see Ash. No, he's not. He can't. He's not going to do it because. Yes, he will. Because he doesn't want to burn a 3rd level spell slot. Because someone needs to revivify Joseph, possibly. He is going to cast Dispel Magic. Oh wait, Ash is no longer drowning. Never mind.
Ash is fine. He's fine.
Yeah, Kelwin is just going to stay up here and instead. 120 feet, 120 feet, 115 feet, 115 feet. Does not have any ranged spells that go that far, so he's just going to start climbing down the ladder, bringing it to Eclipse. Below deck.
How heavy are one of these porthole doors?
It'll take an action to open.
Then in that case, I'm gonna run up to the top of the deck and shoot my last magic missile at the thing.
All right. Yeah. Just roll magic
Or
missile.
my last 2.
Do you have to be able to see it? Because you cannot see it underwater because it's invisible. Only Baxter can see it. And he has, and no one's, and it hasn't been his turn, so we couldn't really point out where it is.
Oh yeah, that creature of your
Yep.
choice that you can see. And
Yep, you
Yeah.
can't see it because they have when they go underwater, they become invisible.
yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna run upstairs, just panting. It's like, are they gone?
Henry.
Farewell, fair creature. Yeah, it's I got nothing.
Okay. Ogden Boon.
Great. I am going to where is that? I'm gonna cast fireball
All right.
at that creature.
It is underwater though.
Great. If
So if I remember the rules correctly, It's either there it becomes resistant to fire damage while underwater, or fire spells.
It's resistant. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. I was basing it
But
off
also
of the...
you're using firebolt.
No. This is fireball because it has 150 range. I mean,
Okay, cool.
I used because firebolt is that cantrip, so it's
And
not as
and
incendiary.
it would be
And also,
but yes, fireball.
if I'm not mistaken, it had a more explosive tendency.
Okay, so fireball.
Great. Yeah.
So dex save from this thing. Is it swimming away?
No, it's gonna roll a 5.
Yeah, it has 3 hit points anyway, so. So, just Ogden on the deck of the ship just hurls a fireball out at it, just for sake of it. Let's just see how annihilated this thing gets as the fireball goes sailing in the general
Fish in a barrel.
direction of where it swam off.
A very big barrel.
Oh, but when it went underwater,
Baxter was about to.
but when it
throw
went,
it
but when it went underwater, it became completely invisible, though.
It's an area of effect.
Yeah.
It's a 20 foot
but
area of
wouldn't
effect.
know what direction it swam off in. But okay, yeah. I just want.
Wait,
I want
would I not?
So.
No worries. Baxter was about to throw an Arby's
So.
roast beef and cheddar sandwich.
Roll
so
damage.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, it's so even at its lowest level, it's that I cast it at.
It's still gonna kill it.
Yeah. No matter what, I'm
Yeah.
at its lowest level. I'm throwing 8d6. So so if I roll all ones, I'm destroying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to see how obliterated.
Yes.
Oh sure. Why not? Oh great. Okay. So that's. So 26.
So you guys see this fireball just start sail off in a direction, and just in the water, and fish that were swimming in the water kind of get thrown up in the distance. You see fish kind of just come out of the water, and pieces of like a mermaid creature come out of the water, and that will end the combat encounter. Leah in eagle form carrying Joseph's soggy dead body.
I was just
That was-
picturing.
Go ahead.
So Leah is going to like with the talons, just like as on the ship, like she lands with him and like
Mhm.
ends like her eagle form.
Hasn't been a minute yet, by the way.
We still have time.
So
Mhm.
what's Leah doing? Because now
So
you're no
is
longer
it-
in combat, so the time is starting to tick. Like,
Is it like because a minute because Revivify needs
Mhm.
that?
yep, and
Mhm.
it's been
Yeah.
30 seconds essentially. So 30 seconds are passing, and I'm counting them down right now. So what's Leah doing?
Get him to kill him.
She's just going. She's gonna take out the fungal lich's staff because I can't say the name at this moment.
Yep.
And she's going to cast Raise Dead on Joseph.
Oh, Kelvin had a diamond, so because you're doing Raise Dead, there is going to be a resurrection ritual check then. So click off the charges on the staff.
does it take
Also-
a whole minute to cast it or no?
From the staff, I ruled that it doesn't. So
Oh, okay, cool.
And there is a help action from Icarus if that's
this
a
is
thing.
not for this. Not for this.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
Leah's spending her time, channeling the magic of this thing. Would anybody else like to contribute to this resurrection check to bring Joseph back to life? 3 people can. If nobody does, it's probably not going to go great. So
No.
Can you real quick review for us we haven't? I don't think we've ever done one. Can you review for
Yeah.
us the resurrection ritual
yes,
rules?
it's the critical role ones, but I'll bring it up.
Mhm.
Pulling it up
for
now.
We did for Ogden.
We did it for.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's
So
only
been a
been
while. It's been a
almost
while.
a year
So
since
it's
we
been a
did.
long
And we
time.
did it for Eclipse.
No, because the katana thing was different. All right.
Yeah.
And Noose is, and
Okay.
when you guys did it to Eclipse and she died the first time, there was no spells like this that would do it. Anyways, so, all characters started at DC 10 when they perish for the first time. The DC for this increases by 1 with every subsequent death. Once the character is dead, a resurrection challenge will be issued. Up to 2 members of the party make it. So for spells that have a casting time of 1 longer than an action, but technically since Raise Dead is still a minute, it's still going to go like that. Once the character is dead, a resurrection challenge will be issued. Up to I have it as 2 members, but I'm going to say 3 members of the party may contribute in some way to aid the revival of their ally. The DM asks them to make a skill check based on their form of contribution, with the DC of the check adjusting to how helpful, impactful the DM feels the contribution would be. After all contributions are completed, the DM then rolls a single final resurrection success check with no modifier. The base DC for the final resurrection check is 10, increasing by 1 for each previous successful resurrection the character has undergone, signifying the slow erosion of the soul's connection to this world. For each successful contribution skill check, this DC is decreased by 2, whereas each failed one increases it by 1. Upon a successful resurrection check, the player's soul, should it be willing, or character soul, will be returned to the body and the ritual succeeded. On a failed check, the soul does not return and the character is lost and can only be brought back via a wish spell. So, who's contributing? Who are the 3 people contributing to this?
So Revivify would have just, like, worked, right?
Yep, that's what Kellen was coming to do.
Okay.
But this is Raised Dead, so we're doing it differently.
He was also in the water.
What?
Wait, no, that was Monkfish that was in the water.
Yeah, no, Kelvin's, like, right there on the deck of the ship.
Monkfish and
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Monkfish and Ash are in the water, so Kelvin is going to contribute. Anybody else on the deck of the ship? That's Ogden, Eclipse, and Baxter.
Oh, Ash
Yeah.
can't get up in time?
No,
I'd say you could probably climb up in time because this is a ritual that's happening. So anyone who wants to contribute, say so or forever hold your peace.
I can contribute.
Okay, so that's
Ogden will contribute.
one more person can contribute.
I can help.
Okay, so Kelwin is just going to be praying, just saying, "Please, whatever entity brought me back, oh fuck, find it in your heart if you have one to bring back this innocent child that we." Selfishly, without thinking, brought into the Feywild, I guess. It's our fault, so maybe this is our punishment, a lesson to be learned, but please, it's an innocent child who we kind of forced along on this little adventure.
I don't know, man. Every other place seems to get fucked. So we probably saved him for a couple days.
Right.
Saved him for another
so he's praying. Alright. Eclipse, how are you contributing?
I'd like to tell Joseph a little story.
Okay.
Like, just kneel down next to him and take his hand. Once upon a time, there was a lonely Tabaxi girl, and she didn't think she had anybody in the world who loved her. And then one day, she found a group of people on a lowly pirate ship, and she joined them, and they had many wonderful adventures, and they became some of her closest friends. And then one day she met a little boy, and he reminded her of what it was like to have a family again. So Joseph, I need you to come back and keep that memory with me, okay? Can you do that?
Based on it being a story, I need a history check.
Oh man, I was hoping for persuasion or
Oh,
performance.
Performance, yeah.
You know what? Performance.
Alright, cool.
I
'Cause
forgot,
at least I have a...
For some reason, I forgot performance was a skill for a second. So, yeah.
Oh!
She's lying to a god.
What'd you
Roll
get?
20 has betrayed me.
What'd
That's
you
a
get?
6.
A 6. Okay.
Ooh, that's not good.
Alrighty. Oh wait, increases, not decreases. Okay. Ogden, what's your contribution?
It was not.
Ogden Boon reaches into his robe,
Mm-hmm.
pulls out a small box that has a turnkey on the side, and he starts. Now this was intended for another member of the crew, who I think would approve of us really putting everything we have towards you, the highest paid member of the crew. Listen, Joseph, I need you to stay with us because I got too big an ego. I need to be dunked on by a child. I need you to continually dunk on me so that, you know, I can stay humble. Don't worry. I'll make sure the person this is intended for gets another one. Then I lay the music box down, and it starts winding. It starts going ding, 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 ding.
Awesome. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay. Man, I'd love it. I'd love a history check right now. I'd love a history check right now. Persuasion. Here we go. That is a 16.
16.
Friends.
Alrighty. I will roll my d20 now, and I will take a picture of the result just so you guys know I'm not lying.
Wait, really quick. Ogden, do you have any portents left?
Not persuasion. No.
Not ones you want.
Oh, okay.
I will
didn't know if you
say
had,
Not ones you want.
I will say, for the sake of this, portents wouldn't work.
Oh,
I'd say it would only work on your kind of skill check.
okay.
And I'd have to like see. So if it's
Exactly.
like a
You can't-
god's
you can't-
roll,
you can't
I can't
really-
like
yeah,
just
okay.
look at the heavens and I see you.
So this
I'm
is.
blind, but I see you.
I did not touch the dice. The left side is the DC. The right side is my roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, I swear if you killed Joseph.
That's the dice.
Yeah. Here
Dice
we
are
go.
telling a story.
Yeah, right is my side. So as the spell comes out of the staff and all of you do the contribution into this, you all say your words. Fuck. He's just still and cold and unmoving.
No. Oh no, Leah.
And that's where we're going to take a break. And we're back, everybody. But realistically, it's not going to seem like we're back because the break's going to be cut out, so we're gone for a second. So, you're all standing on the deck of the Snow Minnow. The resurrection ritual has failed, and Joseph is laying... Why am I laughing? Joseph is laying there... Because we were talking about cryptids, and I got really excited. Joseph is laying on the deck of the ship, still waterlogged, and pale and cold.
Ogden Boon grabs the music box and crushes it as hard as he can in his hand, probably causing some sort of physical damage, and just casts lightning out into the Feywild. So that's just 100 damage up into the sky, or 100 feet of whatever specific damage, just out into the sky. Just anger.
Okay.
Just sad anger into the sky and a burn spell slot, but just tears of rage and anger, just crushing that box and that just being crushed and just fucking. Sorry about this cursing, but yeah,
It's all
just
good.
lightning out into the sky.
Monkfish is just going to stand up and just go below deck to the crew quarters and just kind of go down there.
Can I go look over the edge of the ship and see what Ash's progress is?
Oh, Ash would have gotten to the deck of the ship, and so you know this.
Oh, would I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was just like coming over the
no.
like. Okay.
Well, we'll say however you want to do it.
Yeah, I was thinking just like Ash has been climbing this whole time.
Yeah, so
like,
you get to the top and you see just Joseph kind of laying still and everyone looking kind of sad. Ogden just crushes a little toy that he made and then just screams and throws lightning up in the sky. Monkfish looking kind of, well, not kind of, super upset because he spent a week alone with Joseph, kind of just traveling. Just goes below deck, and you kind of get to the top and you can see him laying on the deck of the ship, still. And
I'm gonna stand like at Ash's shoulder, so like he can still see Joseph, but like we're not in front, like face to face.
okay.
So yeah, he's gonna like swing his legs over and be like, "All right, we did it." Then what happened? What happened?
I'm so sorry, Ash. We did all we could.
All right, I think we have like 10 seconds left. So when someone get a diamond, bring him back.
Look,
What do you mean it didn't work? It can. What do you mean it cannot work?
It wasn't revivify.
We did everything we could. I'm sorry.
Eclipse? Can I borrow that knife?
Whatever you're thinking about doing, please don't hurt anyone.
I won't. Can I borrow that knife?
I'm gonna give him my dagger.
I was gonna take it, walk over to where Joseph is laying,
Mm-hmm.
gonna grab onto the blade,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then dripping blood, he's gonna just kind of yell out. And I know something out there is listening. Got a fresh soul, or at least most of one. Come and get it.
There's a breeze, and you all feel a presence kind of approaching. None of you can kind of pick up on what it is, but for Carnifex, it does not feel infernal.
All right.
Ogden Boon has to run over to Ash and say, "Leave him alone. It's a child. He's a child. He's a child.
Yeah,
He's a child."
he is. I wasn't saying his soul.
You all hear footsteps approaching.
Mage hand.
Coming from down below the deck.
Casting mage hand on myself and getting ready for
Mage hand?
whatever.
You mean mage
Or
armor?
mage
Whatever.
armor.
Sorry, yes, mage armor. Yeah,
Okay,
it's mage
okay.
hand, just dancing around myself, just a hand, just
All
dancing
right.
around.
All right.
So it's a mage armor casting mage armor.
Sure.
I'm gonna go stand next to Ogden.
You guys see what look like flower petals kind of materializing into a shape that's slowly coming up the steps. And then you hear, you don't hear anything, sorry. As this kind of shape kind of gets to the top, these flowers kind of dissipate and go away, and you see what looks like a strange purplish hat with bells on it. A very fey-like, elvish face. Sorry, fey-like features rather, but there's like a porcelain mask over top. One half of the mask is a frown, the other half is a smile.
Okay.
And just a weird, like, jester-like garb that it's wearing. And it just walks right up to Ash, 7 feet tall, walks up to him and just says,
Oh, it had to be you.
"Yeah, of course."
I stand by what I said. Take whatever you want of mine to bring the boy back.
He looks down at Joseph just laying there still. Looks down. Looks at you. And then he starts to, like, the figure starts to, like, turn its gaze to everybody, looking at everyone. It looks at Ogden and stares for a little bit,
Ogden takes a step in front of anyone next to him.
and
Takes a
just
step in front of
says,
Eclipse.
"She's safe." Kind of giggles a little bit under the mask, and then kind of turns to Eclipse and says, "I heard your prayers, but you do not worship me."
I had to try.
And he turns to Well, not really anybody else.
Yeah, Baxter averts his gaze. He's just like, I don't see it.
And he looks back at Ash and says, there will be a price.
Whatever it is, I'll pay it. My soul, years off my life, memories, my face. Whatever you want.
Here's the deal. Take it or leave it, essentially. He kind of giggles a little bit. You kind of get the sense he's enjoying it a little bit. Because again, Fae are tricky, and he is a trickster deity, so... Your friend would be upset if I did anything untoward, I imagine. But then again, you did threaten... Well, you didn't threaten him, but he thinks you want to kill him. So, I do want to protect my #1 disciple, most of all. He smiles a little bit under the mask. You can kind of see where his face kind of sticks out. There's like creases where he's smiling unnaturally wide. The day you die, your soul comes here to frolic and play, whenever that may be, and no coming back. Also, based on this, a life does need to be given for a life. So Joseph was 12 years old, so I require 12 years of your life. "12 years of your life taken away to give to the child.
Alright.
And if you die early, well..." Kind of shrugs a little bit and giggles again, like, "Do you agree?"
I just paid it twice over.
He reaches a hand out, a gloved hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you grab it?
Yep, with the bleeding palm.
Okay. You guys watch as he does this. Rose vines sort of come out of this Fey individual's sleeves and kind of wrap around Ash's arm, and the thorns kind of stick into his skin, but it's not painful. And you feel like a cold tingling sensation in your arm, Ash. And before the figure disappears, he's like, "Well, someone needs to be aware there's arrivals." And he just disappears in the wind. And Joseph breath as the figure casts the wish spell to bring Joseph back. And Joseph just laying there, breath in, breath out. He's like, "Did we win?"
Yeah, we won, little one. Yeah, we won.
"Nice." And then he just goes to sleep, just unconscious.
She's gonna bend down and scoop him up and go down to bring him down to a... Yeah, he's gonna bring him down to a hammock. He doesn't want to leave him in the bed.
Yeah, I'll follow. Ogden follow us to make sure he's
Monkfish
okay.
is...
Not in an intrusive way,
yeah.
but in like just a, hey, yeah, I'm with you, Ash. Let's get this kid some
Monkfish.
rest. Like not
Okay.
in a shitty.
You guys see Monkfish in the hammock, and he's just kind of talking, like swearing under his breath, like he's pissed off. He's like, "We should never have brought the kid." He's like shaking with like anger and rage. And he sees you guys coming down carrying Joseph. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Putting him in bed. He needs to rest. He's tired.
"He's dead, you idiot."
Look at his chest.
He looks over and sees like the... What? How the fuck did that happen?
Next time, smoke a little less, catnip before you start calling people idiots.
I'm not smoking anything. But what happened?
I took care of it. I'm gonna put him down in a hammock. I'm gonna just sit there with my coin purse. I'm gonna take out like a smaller bag.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just slowly count out 100 gold pieces, and then put it in a little pouch and tie up the top, and then set it, like kind of nestle it, like next to it, like between his arm and his side while he's on the hammock.
Still the highest paid member of our crew.
Yeah. Well, Monkfish has a lot of money too to do the repairs of the ship that he still has. That kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like company
And
money.
higher-
That's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
personal funds.
That's
not a
he,
paid.
he kind of looks at, and he keeps it in a chest now anyway. He looks at Ash and says, just, "Sorry, I called you an idiot."
It's alright. I can be an idiot sometimes.
Yeah, I think we all can say that. We brought a kid to the fucking Feywild.
Yeah. Though he was in hell last I checked, so
Oh, which
it's an
one's
improvement since then.
Which one's worse?
You want to join us on deck, Monkfish, so we can all have an adult conversation? You can join us.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah, good.
At least the at least this crew quarters isn't haunted, right? And he gets up and follows you guys out. He just looks super depressed.
That's right, the last one was.
Yeah, the Voidmaw was possessed because children
Oh, for sure.
were left on it and starved to death.
Ash just like went down, found the bones, saw a ghost, tossed the bones out a window, and was like, "Well, not dealing with that."
Alright, yeah, so yeah,
Sure, Ogden Boon doesn't know about the
no, only Ash
Yeah.
knows it's haunted. Yeah,
Magnus.
and Monkfish does because he was in the crew quarters. So yeah, Monkfish comes up top. Everyone's kind of gathered on the deck. The ship is currently still, not moving.
I've borrowed Baxter's bottle and taken a swig.
wait. Oh, sorry.
Because Ash is gonna go over and grab a mop and bucket, and like bring it over and start swabbing the deck where he bled on it.
DM question. What is our distance? We had 50 miles
50,
from where we...
yeah. You guys...
50 from where we were to our spell to where we are now.
Still 50. The ship didn't move enough to kind of do a mile.
That is frustrating.
Oh, sorry. No. Sorry.
No, you're right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I am wrong, because you guys did sail
Oh.
for a bit before the encounter happened. You probably went like 3 miles, so like 47.
Great. That is still a depressing amount of movement compared to our loss.
Yep. Monkfish is, or not, Kelvin's going to speak up and say, should we keep the kid? Like, I don't mean get rid of him, but I mean, should we keep him here?
Well,
Yeah.
we can't just dump him in the middle of the Feywild.
Well,
No,
I mean, like, none of us have the capabilities to, send him somewhere else. Safer,
I mean-
but, I mean, the Feywild is a tricky place, and...
As I understand it, the material plane is currently almost the 9 hells. There's practically probably no one even left alive based on what we've seen.
I think...
Whole cities have been destroyed.
I think Asmodeus will want to make it a slow thing. Let people get terrified before just wiping them out.
Either way, I can't think of a safe place. The last child we saved from certain death got killed in a meteor strike.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Kelvin has no
I-
idea who that is.
I gotta be honest with Ash. Like I'm on what Henry and Ash. Sorry, that was Ash who said that.
Mm.
Yeah, it was definitely Ash. As
True.
chaotic as our lives are,
True.
truly the safest place that any of us has is with each other, with this crew.
Monkfish is gonna say, and the last time me and Joseph were sent away alone, we got attacked by that Rakshasa, and he took Joseph to the 9 hells to draw people there. So
Joseph is more of a weakness than a trouble.
and I think Asmodeus and his forces will exploit us having a child in our group.
What if we left him with your mother, Ogden?
Ogden.
That's definitely going to be
There we go.
the best answer. I mean, the best mother that I know in this plane or any other plane is my mother. So I think that's probably our best decision.
Question, because I haven't been around too long. Who the fuck was that thing, or whatever that thing was that came up below deck, from below deck, that did that? Oh wait, no, Monkfish wasn't here. Never mind. He did not see that. Never mind.
So Joseph stays below deck while we're traveling, and at the first sign of trouble, locks himself in the most secure room we can find?
Agreed.
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 Well, are we just going to float here for a few more hours, or should we get going?
Well, that all depends on the captain of movement of momentum. The captain of momentum, Aaliyah, you're our captain of motion.
Captain Momentum.
Alright.
She just kind of like silently just starts casting
Do you-
control wind.
Do you still have the spell slots to do so?
I do.
Cool.
It's my last 5th level spell slot.
Okay.
That's right, because you pretty much just used Wild Shape in that fight.
I actually did a druid shit for once.
Yeah. All right, so you start doing control winds. The sails were still down anyway, and the ship just starts moving along again through this swampy terrain, this cypress mangrove tree swamp.
While it's still up, Baxter's gonna try to keep an eye out with his true seeing that he has for an hour.
Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of fey creatures just lurking in the swamp, staring at the ship, but not really doing much anything. Just more,
Cool, okay.
just more curious of what this giant ship thing is than anything.
Yeah. If he can gain any information based on what he sees while having true seeing, he's gonna try to absorb it.
Not much, just like little sprites that are kind of like flying around, looking.
All right, that's it.
I think I'll just help with steering,
Okay.
maneuvering the ship for now.
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm gonna swab the deck.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look forward, try and help guide the path towards where we need to go.
Okay. Monkfish will be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go watch the kid. And he just goes below deck.
Baxter's going to pause and have a look around. Does he see Leah anywhere?
She's controlling the sails with her control wind.
Alright, he's gonna walk up to her.
She just kind of is ignoring you and is just keeping her focus.
Hello.
Hi, Baxter. How are you? Are you still drinking again?
Yes, I am drinking. It is good. Just a question though. What was going on there? What happened? Things got a little heavy, so to speak, but I don't know what was really going on.
Well, obviously you can tell I'm not very good at I love the cycle of life and death, but as you can see, I'm not very well versed in reversing it, apparently.
I don't know what you mean.
I thought I'd be able to bring him back. It would be no problem with Ray's dead. It should have been so simple, but it wasn't.
Well, just so you know, it's not your fault. I once did the same thing and it also failed. I remember a good friend of mine, Gundar, tried to bring him back and didn't take. He died. Didn't matter what we said or who we pleaded to. He remained gone. Destroyed by some evil shape-changer. It was awful. It was awful. It was a good funeral, though. It was very beautiful.
Well, I'm glad we didn't have to plan another funeral.
Yes, that's what I'm kind of asking about. What, in your opinion, what exactly happened there? I have been kind of rolling around, so to speak. Enough of what I saw, I didn't quite gather what was quite going on.
I was pretty focused on just trying to... I thought I lost Joseph there. Well, I did lose Joseph there.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
kid was dead.
Thank you,
Like, super dead.
Baxter.
No, it was just like how it was. He was dead. He, like, smacked the water from 60 feet up. That, like, kids die under those circumstances. He went splat. All that blood. Like, I think something came out his ears, too.
Well, it was actually Ash who got him back.
Wait, what? That... He seems to just be kind of muscly. How did that work?
Well, a brain is a muscle, is it not?
It is not. It is not a muscle at all.
He's beefy in the body, he's beefy in the mind too, Baxter.
You know, who's one to judge? I haven't cracked his brain open yet, so who knows? Yes, perhaps.
I wouldn't
Go on.
suggest cracking his brain open because he is still a little thick-headed sometimes, but that's okay.
No, I agree. It is actually quite useful. Where are you going with this?
What I'm saying is somehow he knew what to do, which is very interesting.
Yes, seems that he... What, would you say that was some type of sacrifice? Just like a blood sacrifice? And just out into the ether, kind of get such a...
He opened, shouted out. Well, not so shouted, more so angrily conversed, I would say. And next thing, you know, Petunia. That's just... He just appeared, and him and Ash made a pact together. And Joseph came back.
I kind of avoid looking at things that seem to break conventions of reality, so to speak. What was this being like? I turned
take a
away. I
look
did
where
not
we
look.
are. We're in the Feywild.
Okay.
Conventions are reality in the Feywild. Don't really go hand in hand.
Well, what does Baxter know about the Feywild?
This Baxter, not much. Because he's never been.
As a noble, as a noble, of course he was trained in like history and mythology and stuff, but he also wasn't very studious.
Yeah, so yeah, probably not much at all. Then just that it's full of tricksters and fey creatures.
Oh, well.
The last time we were here, Baxter, we thought we were here for 2 days, and when we came back to the material world, years had passed.
Oh, that could be bad, yes?
I would say, depending on your definition of bad, yes, very bad.
So we'd better be ready whenever we go back, because it could be many years later.
Oh, most definitely. We could be coming back to an enslaved race all over.
Or everyone that you've ever known is completely dead. Similar to what I've lived through before, so, you know, nothing new there, I guess.
So you'll be fine, right?
I'm
You
more
trained your
worried about
entire
you.
life for this moment.
What do you mean? Because, what about you? You seem a bit light in the spirit, despite what I've heard has happened to you.
Joseph's alive. That's just what I'm thinking about right now. Don't need to focus on Lexi or my cat or anything that happened back home.
Cat? Sure, yes, alright. Anyway, thank you for the information. And he'll kind of stumble away, probably trip over something, and go below deck and lay in a hammock.
Okay. Hey, I just realized something. Hey, Leah, when you guys fought the Rakshasa, did you click off the charges for Finger of Death on the staff? Because if so, it wouldn't have been a new dawn yet.
We
and
did, but then we had a long rest.
It doesn't reset at long rest, it's new dawn. So I just realized that Raise Dead wouldn't have worked anyway, but we already did it, so...
Tried casting it and it failed, right? So
Yeah.
Same difference.
But that would mean that, I would just say because of that then, all the charges are taken up then? On the staff? And while you are talking to Baxter, as I pull up this staff again...
I will do the thing. 1 second.
Yeah, I need you to roll a d20.
What's the... 1 second. What is the... Haha, shit. This is fine. Where does it say it, though? Is it wisdom, Justin?
No, it's just a straight d20 roll.
No, it's just a 20.
Yep.
Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We're good. We're good. It's a 7. We're good.
A 7. Okay.
We're good.
Alright.
Fine. She just kind of feels like a little like weirdness. She just kind of like brushes it off as they're talking.
But a day did just pass in the material plane. But this is the Feywild, so a day also would have passed here, we'll say. Roll me a d4.
Three.
3. You get 6 charges back to that staff.
Perfect.
That's daily at dawn.
Is it on the plane you're on, or is it on the material plane?
On the plane you're on. Which means a day has passed in the Feywild.
It'd be really cool if there was a magic item to recharge, like on the dawn, but specifically like on a specific plane.
It'd be so cool.
But one where time doesn't work right.
It'd be so cool.
It's like someday some days it's like every round you get all the charges back, but some it takes like a week.
I'm writing this down.
Sam, don't give him ideas.
That's a good idea. So yeah, 1 day has technically passed in the Feywild. All right, so you guys are sailing. Anybody else doing anything while Baxter and Leah have this conversation?
Ash just keeps swabbing the deck.
Ogden,
He starts with where he made a mess, and he's going to keep just like
Okay.
working outward from there. And it's a big ship, so it's probably going to take him a while.
Oh yeah.
Ogden Boon starts taking a short rest to get his spell slot back for 15 to an hour, and then
Everyone gets
starts.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Continue.
I'm on your team. I got you.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
everyone gets the benefits of a short rest too. So.
Sure.
But yeah, continue what you're doing.
Just generally starting to fix the. Let's face it, totally crushed, broken, delicate trinket he had sacrificed for Joseph. Like, it's this tiny, beautiful, little intricate music box that he crushed in his hand and expelled a magic slot, like angrily. Like it's broken. It's like what would have been like a glass slipper in his hand was crushed and probably messed up his hand a bit, but like gaslight, like that. He's like, whatever time is available is going to be dedicated to.
Do you have mending?
No.
Okay.
No. I
Yeah,
don't have mending.
but yeah,
I have because I have what's his name? What's the name of a really smart kid? It's a PRO word.
Prodigy.
That's what Ogden Boon has, is the prodigy
Oh, okay, yeah.
feat.
Yep.
So I
yeah.
have tinkering because of that.
Okay, yeah. So you're just.
So
gonna
I'm
spend
using.
it. Okay.
So I'm gonna spend it first getting my spell slots back, or the equivalent to 6 levels, or whatever that is.
Yes.
Plus just tinkering. Like as soon as I get that in the 15 to an hour, like just tinkering to try and fix that music box. That's my main goal.
Okay, so
I got my regular spells and then tinkering.
Okay, so just so you guys know the speed of the ship. The speed of the ship without this speed boost is 4 miles per hour. The ships don't move fast. That's right from the stat block. 4 miles per hour. With the speed boost, I'm saying that speed boost doubles it to 8. It's not a significant speed boost like I've been saying it is, but it's 8 miles per hour. So 8 miles every hour, roughly.
And what's the distance for traveling?
47.
Okay.
So that
All right, so we got like
is-
6 hours left.
Yeah, 5.8. So, yeah, 5 hours left in the travel. Not enough for a long rest, but what does everybody want to do in these 5-ish hours? I'll say if you want, I'll be really cool. Nah, never mind. I was gonna say you get 5 short rests, but
Haven't really
yeah.
changed much.
So, yeah, what's everybody else doing? Like, Ogden, it'll probably take the entirety of that 5 hours to like do what you're doing, like fixing this toy and your spell stuff.
Had I known it was 5 hours, I probably would have spent an hour trying to mix that, and then like 4 hours of long rest or
Sure.
trance.
Yeah, sure,
to try
totally.
and get
Yeah,
all the
totally.
spots
totally.
back.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so then I'm probably gonna get long rest just to get
Ogden will
fully
get
back.
Ogden will get a long rest because you only need to trance for 4 hours. So,
Right.
Yep.
And just trying to unravel all that garbage.
all right, cool.
Like trying to.
So Ogden's
all
kind
that
of like
stuff.
below deck, kind of just.
Oh, I'm fully in my room, like with my tomes. If someone knocks, I don't answer.
So
like it's a
this ship.
it's a
does
it's a
not-
quiet
so,
time.
So the Snow Minnow actually doesn't have private rooms. Monkfish never got the time.
Then
to,
I'm in my own. Then I'm in my own pillow fort of the
Yeah, in the orgy room.
room.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in my own pillow fort
Okay.
of the.
Wait.
So actually, Ogden, the fact that you're in there right now and there's actually daylight kind of coming in, and you're in there, that kind of dome, that dome that's built into the ground, you can actually kind of see what's inside of it now.
What do I see then?
You see what looks like a massive heart almost, but it's made of solid ice. Give me history or arcana check on. Well, it's not made of ice. It's like it's a beating heart, but there's ice around it. So you can give me an arcana check or a history check on that, and it is a massive fucking heart. So, arcana check or history check on that. With advantage based on backstory shit.
Okay, so that then is going to be a history check of 28.
28. You know it's a heart that belongs to a giant. Because a giant backstory based.
What?
That is a frost giant heart. That is magically still beating. Just do-do. 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 And you can probably deduce... I think,
We broke Caleb.
You can probably deduce that heart is what powers the frost magic that surrounds the ship.
Then, could I dedicate maybe 15 minutes making like a tape sign?
Totally.
Because I look at the room and I know,
Yeah.
I know this room's been wink wink used for.
It also works as built-in air conditioning too. This room's very cold all the time.
Yeah, but I kind of want to make a sign that says, "Be cool. This shouldn't be a bang zone." Like I kind of want to make like
Yeah.
maybe if I can only dedicate 5 minutes to it,
Totally.
it's a small maybe like
It doesn't
5
11 by
hours.
8.5 little sheet of
Yeah,
paper
sure.
that says it, but like
no bang.
just slap it up against one wall that's like
Okay.
be cool.
But yeah, it's definitely
like when a public library says pay 10 cents per copy above their printer, it's
Okay.
like, hey, find somewhere else to dry hump. Like that's the sign I'm trying to
But
Chris Rock,
plaster.
no
against
sex
the
in
wall.
the champagne room.
But
Well, like you know,
the heart, yeah, it's definitely beating now. It wasn't beating the last time you were in here, but it's just.
this is some telltale heart. This is some telltale heart.
Yeah,
shit.
you can see the ice like kind of encasing the heart a little bit, and kind of some of the dome is also kind of like frosted glass, kind of has like that appearance, and it's just a.
This is a specifically mechanical ask.
Yeah.
Can I tell that it's a giant heart? You've said giant heart.
Yeah,
You as a DM have said giant heart. I've
You can
players
tell.
heard that.
You can tell it belongs to a frost giant.
Okay. Can I whisper to it in giant?
You can. What do you say?
Great, awesome. My point in giant is what I God, I want to boil it down to like 12 words, but like what I'm trying to get at the point across is I'm sorry for any slights you've received.
Okay.
From now on, only respect. Is the point, like, that's...
Yeah.
I'm not the most articulate player, but that's...
Sure.
Trying to pare that down, like...
Okay. Totally.
No more disrespect.
Yeah.
Respect from now on. Like 7 words?
Totally. Yeah.
That's about as small as I can get it, regardless of
Sure.
language barriers and
As-
things. I want to get that point across. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
100%. As you speak to it, the heart kind of slows its beating, and in giant, quite vocally, everyone's going to hear this on the ship,
Yeah.
because it echoes
I'm the only one
throughout
that
the
gets
ship only in giant. It says, "Thank you. Is the bitch dead?"
I slide my hand onto the heart and I go, we're not all comfortable with that word, but yes.
Apologies, but she
No worries. No
she
worries.
murdered
Hey,
me
feel-
and
feel-
encased my heart in this ship.
Feel your feelings. Never shy away from feelings, but she done.
Where am I?
You're the new heart of our ship.
I mean, where am I?
Oh, specifically, like, we can get into, I don't know how many words I have, but, like, we're in the Feywild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, you all just hear this giant language just emanating from all over the ship. Yeah, it sounds like Tibetan throat singing. But, like... But yeah,
Does anyone else hear a ship asking where we are?
Nope. Oh, that's right. Because Henry can understand language.
Ash speaks giant.
Oh, Ash.
What?
Yeah, Ash speaks giant.
No.
That's amazing.
Kelvin's like...
Henry
Nope.
does not. And Henry only understands written language,
But,
so...
I can hear that voice all throughout the ship.
It's for everyone else, like,
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, fucking...
and it's like, for me and Ash, it's like...
And it kind of looks at... It kind of just... It doesn't look at Ogden because it's a heart. But it says... What would you use this ship for? I am done with murder and death and
Transit.
piracy.
And piracy, you say?
Yes. Not all giants are evil, and I have no intention of going back to the way she controlled me.
I won't lie to you. I refuse. If our conversations are it, I don't know that Ash knows giant.
Nope, you do not.
If our conversations are all that's happening, there may be piracy, but what we are trying to use the ship for is travel, protection, and habitation. We aren't trying and illusion.
Do you
Those
kill
are
innocents? Have you ever, any of these people on this ship, killed an innocent?
We have done our best to save innocence, and frequently the business of living in the planes that we live in has caused us to move and shift in the best way we can. Our goal is never to hurt innocence.
Interesting.
What do you need?
Oh, I just want to know what I'll be used for.
Well, I never want you to feel used. If you're our sixth man, if you're our 12th man on the field, if you're part of this crew, are you part of this crew? I want you to feel.
I have no intentions of inserting my opinions or beliefs into your choices. I just want to state what I feel is comfortable, what makes me comfortable and not comfortable in what is essentially my body. I perceive and sense all that goes on in this vessel.
Yeah, well, this is. I'll be honest. This is my first time with a sentient ship, so. I'll be honest. All I want is for you to feel honored. If your will is clear, then shame on us. Shame on us for trying to go against the will of the ship. But I gotta be honest. We are a crew of people who've, even when we try to do piracy, we're not good at it. We're not great. We're frankly, if I'm being honest, we're pretty bad. We're pretty bad at piracy. So living in a vessel that has an opinion, I'd like for us to move forward with your blessing and say, frankly,
of course,
we're trying to make it in a world where we just we want demons to pay and regulars to thrive, to the regular beings to just pull themselves up. And
are you opposed to the devils she fought beside? My previous captain.
Oh, there is no world in which I don't think Monroe Quakeson was a total, just a gross, puckered asshole. That's what she was.
Right, but are you opposed to the devils she was aligned with?
Oh, yeah, no. Her friends? Oh, they can go skate on it. That's all that I say.
There's a reason they tried to destroy that cave. They wanted to destroy me.
So coming to the Feywild with us was a safe move. I gotta tell you, I don't mean to toot my own horn, and there's a cap that he's wearing that isn't doffed. There's an invisible doff. I'm wearing a hat right
Can't
now,
see
but
anything.
like he's doffing.
He can just sense things. Doesn't really see anything.
Doffing of the cap. Where it's like, you came to the Feywild with the right crew, because this crew is very invested in not those gross buttholes. They suck. We killed one of their very high-ranking members recently because we have a very specific bloodlust for injustice.
Well, as do I.
Yeah. Oh.
But I had to go along with her because she threatened to destroy me if I didn't. That said, if I aid you and your friends, will you return me to my grave?
I will make you a solid gold promise right now, and I'll make whatever pact you need me to. The moment that
pacts. I trust you. Mr. Boon, I have heard your name on this ship before. I know your silky dulcet tones. I give you express permission to control the storm. All you need to do is touch my heart and say the word, what am I looking for here? Ise. I-S-E. He just says Ise. And the storm will be conjured. And when I have fulfilled my purpose and your story is done, I ask that I be returned to my homeland on the continent of Dragon's Beard to the north, the frozen wasteland. What say you?
I say that's perfectly agreeable to me. I just have one caveat. It's a minuscule, and I mean no disrespect.
Right.
I will not. I refuse to speak for anyone else on the crew. Put it all on me. Put it all on Ogden Boon. That you will get back to Dragon's Beard, and I promise you that you will get back to Dragon's Beard in the north. And I will make sure that you are there when we are done. That is an Ogden Boon promise.
Excellent.
I just ask that you grant me, and I mean this with the most respect, one dinghy and good winds.
I can do good winds.
And one dinghy?
I can't make a dinghy.
I mean, one of the lifeboats on this current craft you can't possibly gift me?
They are yours for the taking, you...
Then you have a solid gold Ogden Boon promise that when we are done, you this beautiful vessel that we are using will get to Dragon's Beard, and I will leave that vessel in a dinghy with good winds back towards Silgar, south of you, and possibly more.
No, I don't mean
slightly more west.
I don't mean leaving the ship behind. I mean taking my heart out of this canister and putting it in my grave.
Oh no! I'll Heisman it all the way to the center of the north of the Dragon's Beard. Oh, and none shall be spared my wrath getting you to where you need to go. There's a semantic reason. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of I'm a wordsman.
It's fine. I can be.
Yeah,
as
no, I
well.
get it.
I have.
No, I get it. We're just
final favor.
Name it, and it shall be yours.
I'm no longer called the Winter's Kiss, am I?
No. We came up with a name together.
Oh, you came up with my name.
Do you know
Wonderful.
it? Have you?
The Snow Minnow, correct?
Yeah, that's the one. I pitched it. I was a little bit.
How about I tell you my real name? Because I don't want to be given a name.
What? You have a true name? Oh, I feel like a fool.
Of course.
What a fool! I didn't even ask. What a fool I am.
I'm a giant.
What a fool! I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't. Please, forgive me. I came up with Snow Minnow, and that is what a fool's errand I had. I didn't realize you were a ship that had its own autonomy. What name can we respectfully refer to you as?
In life was Thror.
Hold on. I'm going to ask you with respect because I know the correct giant pronunciation. Could you spell that for me?
Thror.
Great. Yes, a Thror.
Yeah, Thror.
Thror. Okay, yeah. No, and you gotta loosen the jaw.
I don't have
as
a jaw.
It comes out. Well, I mean, I do, and those of my crew have jaws. I'll explain to them that what you need as it comes out. There needs to be a full relaxing of the jaw when it comes out, like a full open-throated. Yeah,
Mr. Boon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's me. Don't wear my name out.
Deal.
Yeah, shall I shake the ventricle?
Friendship, rather. You can't actually touch the heart because it's in the case. Touch the dome and speak the word I told you.
Oh, the one word you told me this whole time. The one I definitely remember. The one word you told me.
Ise. I-S-E. Ise.
Yeah, I-S-E.
Giant,
and pronounced Ise. I've got it.
It's giant for frost.
Yes, of course. The one word you told me that I know absolutely right in my brain. I'm going to say it right now. Heart that is known as Thrahar. I've got you. Okay, one word, and just start rubbing the dome. Just rubbing.
Please don't rub my dome.
Over rubbing it. Just a very. Okay, then just touch it. Touch it.
And then say the word.
East.
All right. You guys, Leah's controlling the wind, but you guys feel a sudden surge, and it's definitely not Leah doing it. There's like an icy wind that swirls around the ship, starting to swirl around the ship, and the boat's speed goes to 20 miles an hour at this point through the swamp, but you guys feel the ship not under your control. It's being steered by something else.
I would go to the wheel. It's like,
yeah,
okay.
it's moving on its own through the swamp. And you can see like ice, kind of like hail is kind of falling from this storm, but it's not affecting any of you. Like you get hit with this hail, but it doesn't feel like anything. It's almost like it hits you, but then it kind of just phases through your body and disappears. And as you're sailing, Ogden, you're holding onto the sphere, and you can feel that cold kind of energy go into your hand, and it feels warm, and it feels like power. And as you pull your hand away, he says, "I'm quite looking forward to our friendship, Mr. Boon." And on your palm, the East rune just glows on your palm. And
does it freeze the stream of blood that's coming out of that same hand?
It does. And as this force takes over the ship, that is where we're going to end the session for the week.
Nobody died.
Well,
It stayed dead.
Stayed dead. There we go.
Nobody stayed dead.
Yeah, big diff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mostly
all-
dead, still technically alive.
Well,
Ash's soul
technically.
belongs to Pipshin.
Well, only 12 years. Only
That-
12 years. of
May-
his
No, no,
life
no,
is
no,
also-
no. After he dies, his soul belongs to
Mm,
Pipshin.
yeah.
His life
Yeah.
is 12. I thought it was gonna be 12 years older. Honestly, I thought he was just gonna like age him up.
Mhm.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
We all knew Ash well enough.
Trickster
So, like, there was
Faye.
no stopping him from this.
Trickster Faye, they're not entirely honest with what they do.
I thought Faye couldn't lie though.
They can. Pipshin does all the time.
Oh, okay.
That's,
okay.
that's
They
what he's
can
built on.
manipulate the truth.
That's what he's built on.
Just like Spock, bitch. He don't
Playing
lie.
pranks and lying and doing a bunch of stuff. But thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for playing. We will be back. Well, no point saying this because this is recorded, but if you're watching this tomorrow, you've already played Shadows over Ravenloft, so... And we'll be streaming.
We'll see what
so-
other dumb shit Una did.
Yes! So, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Night.